Hello and welcome once again to A Blacken and
Hello
Moss
and welcome.
and A Brass of Briar. I'm saying hello to myself. Oh my goodness.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
What a way to wake up on Sunday morning. What are you talking about?
Self-affirmation, folks. Acknowledge your own existence. It's really healthy. But welcome to the Brass and Briar campaign once again. And we're back 2 weeks in a row. Wild and crazy madness. The sickness has left and we're ready to dive back into the game. But first, we have a few announcements and other things. First of which being, of course, our lovely thank you to Sirenscape and Arcane Anthems and Emmeline Sterling for the music that you provide to make the atmosphere of our world that much more in depth. So, and second, roll initiative.
Here it is.
Shit, I forget every time.
One of these days I'll remember.
I remember 30 seconds before.
I'm never ready.
That's a 14.
I keep them in the thing. Ooh.
8,
How do you...
3,
What's-
14.
What's 19?
18?
No, sorry, this one.
9.
19.
That makes
that's
sense.
18.
I did not get 19.
Ah,
19.
18.
19.
18.
All right.
So I'm first?
You're starting,
Yeah.
yes.
Looks like
Oh,
it. Person we
boy.
don't know the name of.
Hi, I'm KJ. You can find me on most social medias at some variation of KJ Cosplay. Used to be super active on TikTok, never there anymore. Partially because it's disappearing soon. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
but
We'll see.
becoming more active on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. I made a Lemonade account. We'll see if that goes anywhere.
What is lemonade? I haven't heard of that one
Please
yet.
explain.
Lemon 8, I think, is kind of the replacement they're trying to make for TikTok. I don't know if it'll go anywhere. I made an account. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But today we're playing the illustrious Duke Alabaster Moore, our party's circus carny acrobatic, who's slowly learning how to be a fighter. We'll see how any of that goes, but is currently dealing with some emotional turmoil because I finished the session that I wasn't here for, and that changes some of the mindset of this character. Oh boy.
Interesting.
It'll be
I
great.
mean, finding out you're being stalked by a black shadow dog and
The
Death's
second half
personal
of that
watchdog
reaction,
is
by the
probably-
way, is up on my YouTube for those who want to go watch me freak out over finding out I was tagged by death.
You didn't tag, just
also,
followed.
thank you so much,
Fun.
Joker Pool, for resubscribing for 2 months. Welcome back.
Okay.
All right, and next we have our wonderful.
Hi, me. I am L in motion. That's who I am everywhere. L.in.motion. I on our wonderful stream here. I love these people so much. I get to be a triple B threat, the barbarian badger named Korean Tadaris Musel. I am enjoying everything that happens on this show with this character. It's living out all my angsty character dreams. I love it so much. Just here for fun and for laughs. I'm on TikTok technically. I'm on Twitch whenever I'm here, and then I'm on Instagram most of all. But I'm also uploading things to YouTube, so find me anywhere if you want to find me anywhere. So
I didn't know you were uploading things to YouTube.
very slowly, it's
yeah.
happening, and I'm working on some longer videos I've been wanting to work on for a long time. I also have
I'm
a Patreon and a
considering-
Ko-fi, so all those things.
Those are
And you post all your cool art to your Ko-fi.
I've
fun to
been
watch.
posting a lot of art to Ko-fi specifically. It goes to my Patreon first, as often as I can remember it. But like all the high res stuff is there, and then I also post it to my Ko-fi. So go to those places if you want to see me do art sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Hello. I am Scree. Scree the Rat most places. It's me, Scree Instagram. And I play a resident soon-to-be hero / gambler, which are the two greatest things you can be.
Sure.
They go hand in
Who
hand.
is also a paladin and having a great time vibing. Ready to lose all of my glass.
You got enough sleep today, so I think it's just a new day. Scree did, I mean.
Yeah, I didn't sleep in and was a little late. It's fine.
No.
Ruby, take it away.
Hi! So I'm Ruby. You can find me at ruby.griffiths.8 across my socials, the TikTok a little bit here and there. Mostly Instagram right now, as well as other sites that I'm doing projects and things on, And in our wonderful Brass and Briar campaign, I play the roguish raccoon Lavender Nittingham. Just a
Lovely, not the stealthiest character of the group.
I think she
No, wait.
definitely. I don't know. She's so stealthy. Her stealthiness leaves our minds after it happens. Like that's how
Also,
stealthy she is.
fine. I was not offended about that at
Also,
all, Scree.
Just to answer Game Junkie's question, there's no hydrate because Matt already redeemed it. We just didn't see it.
Wait, when was it redeemed?
What did she say?
8
Oh yeah,
minutes
right there,
ago.
8 minutes ago by Matt. Didn't see it. Was too distracted.
During the intro, is that possible? Because that's what happens. Okay, don't do that. We're not watching the screen.
You're not watching the screen during the intro.
Please don't do that to us. We are actually watching the screen. Anyways, sorry. We got distracted. Back to it.
We did.
God.
It's fine.
Back to Lab, our pyrotechnics expert.
Yes,
True.
I'm also the pyrotechnic expert. Which, if you were watching one of KJ's streams, which no one caught, Lab's obsession with fire is simply dealing with her own trauma. We're not traumatized at all, friends.
Wait, what
Wait,
stream did I do that no one caught?
Oh, I just dropped that little bit of lore on one of your streams.
Oh, that's right. The one that I don't have the VOD for.
Yeah.
So it's not on my YouTube. It's the
Oh,
first
God.
half of the reaction stream is what it is.
Oh no.
That I didn't remember to upload before it disappeared. So you only have the second half.
I've lost to the ethers.
It's fine.
What?
Now it's
Freebie
back
money.
to now it's
What?
our
No.
now
No,
it's our
that's it.
cool our boss.
No, that's it. The boss.
If you don't
that
introduce
is-
yourself, we'll introduce you
Yeah.
instead.
That
We'll
is.
introduce you if you don't, and it'll be so much better.
Hello,
It'll be so much worse if
everyone.
you do it. Yeah, there it is.
I'm Zatara, Sir Zatara, on all the things except for Twitch, which is Zatara's Tavern. I make things sometimes, mostly on the Instagram app, but I'm mainly on Twitch now. So go follow me there. That's where you'll see all the things, and Instagram's where it'll tell you when I'm
what
live
is your
and
Twitch
stuff.
called?
Zatara's Tavern.
There you go.
Jumping
And
on
when,
that.
and when we
Jumping
say
on that
when-
tavern.
when we
Monday
say that
and
they're
Saturday.
actually there, we're talking Zatara is there anytime Zatara is not at work.
Anytime I'm not at work or walking my dogs
Yeah,
Fair.
all the time.
or cuddling.
It's great.
Spending time with your goal.
But yeah, I'm there a lot. Streaming is definitely not what I'm using as a therapy device right now, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No.
It didn't listen.
In
It didn't. It didn't.
This house,
in
we
this
admit
economy,
that this
In
is
this-
our Achilles
in
heel.
This is
this-
our therapy.
Why?
It's true.
in this ecosystem, if it's cold outside, why go outside? Is also
It's
my
true.
thoughts. And
It's
inside
true.
has
I
games and
stream
friends.
mainly on Saturdays and Mondays. We're halfway to our community goal of like an commentary stream. So
yeah.
That'll
I
be
need to
fun.
lurk in your streams more so I can add to it again.
we're gonna watch the Scree one shot. So that's what you'll get to see.
Honestly,
Love it.
the funny thing is, I
This is
love
so
that
much
so
fun.
many people were like, I have to wait until you've done the commentary stream, and then I have to react to the Scree one shot via the commentary stream. And I'm like,
I love
I
that.
might. Who knows?
That was really fun.
The Scree one shot.
That was so much
Yeah.
fun.
I
Oh
got.
my God.
I
All the one
remember
shots are my
watching.
favorite.
I remember
love the
watching like the
one-shots.
first
Every single-
little bit because I got introduced to both of the other characters, and then I stopped watching because I fell asleep in the car because we were driving back from Boise.
That's fair.
Vibes.
That's fair.
That's
And I had
fair.
been sick the entire night before, so it was not my day.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys want to catch up on any things you missed, I I think someone has some announcements that can tell you where to find all that stuff.
We got announcements. So today, our announcements are, as our GM Satara was mentioning, on our of Like and Amot's YouTube channel, all of the episodes have now been uploaded. There is one issue with episode 4 where all the video got recorded for some reason. So if you watch it and you're confused, that's what happened. We are so sorry that happened. We are bad at our jobs, but we're better at it now, so that won't happen again. But all of the episodes are now uploaded. It wasn't. It was. It's all our fault. Okay.
It was not.
Also,
it's because we didn't start streaming to both Twitch and YouTube till after episode 4.
yeah, and that one.
So now we don't have problems with it because there's just the live broadcast uploaded immediately to the YouTube.
It's true.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Also, if you go back and rewatch some episodes, you might notice some editings or some more input of like photos or other things added to those streams.
Fantastic.
We're working on those very slowly though, so it's good to rewatch the games, is what we're saying, and it's also good to rewatch the one shots because they're really fun and all the characters were fantastic and it was pure joy. Anyways, so that's our YouTube announcements. Moving on to other announcements, y'all. This is the last game of our year. Like we are taking our 2-week break after this.
Yep. Taking some time to recoup.
January 5th
spend time with family.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back on January 5th, back to our regular bi-weekly streaming schedule, barring other plans or things that come up. So be wonderful, be well, have a good rest of your year. We love you all, and we will miss you, but we also want to just rest and have that off of our brains. And you guys understand because you're amazing and you're wonderful. So thank you.
Speaking of streaming things, though, not on my personal channel, but another D&D game that I am a part of is To Be Diced Adventures. So before the end of this year, if you want to see me play more D&D, December 30th is when Dimensional Dial will be live again. It's been a minute. We were last played November 2nd, so December 30th is when we're playing again, and I don't remember what we last did, so don't ask me. I need to look at my notes.
excellent games and gamers over on Dimensional Dial. Go and watch them. For
some very
other
talented people.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then so other streaming things. I think Zatara's already mentioned they stream a lot. I know our Scree streams on Wednesdays and Fridays most often.
Yeah.
And then Ruby also streams a bunch of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
I never know Ruby's schedule. Yeah,
it's true.
I don't have a schedule.
I know you have it in you though. You could do a schedule if you wanted to. You just don't want to. It's okay.
It's true.
Yeah. If you want to catch Ruby streaming, she streams on Mondays with me because that's our date night. So we have a Twitch date night on Mondays, where we usually either play Grounded, which is a game where we're like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and we fight off giant insects and stuff, or we play like Stardew or whatever co-op game we feel like playing at that point.
So lots of cozy for like farming streams. Is what I'm hearing.
All of mine are chaos.
I've really been playing Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, we haven't played Baldur's Gate in a minute, so we do have a Baldur's Gate game in the works.
That might be Monday. Baldur's
You will most often find me playing by myself or with my son Quinn.
Yes.
We just had. It's a whole story.
Sunchild.
Join the Discord and you'll understand the conspiracy theory board. It's fine. But most recently we played together this week and did our first official father-son stream where we played 2D Top D, which hurt both of our brains very quickly, and then switched over to Baldur's Gate and started a run doing that.
My favorite part about this whole father-son dynamic is both of you are non-binary, and also they are older than you. So these are just,
we don't question it.
Don't question.
Fine. The family tree of the
Game Junkies, it's okay. It's on my YouTube. You can go and watch it.
The family tree of the Like and Moss Discord is
so
convoluted, and also in our conspiracy channel. So
also, a small advertisement break. Our friends are in the chat are reminding us that Ruby Rolls Resin is one of our favorite things. So we're gonna pass it off to Ruby.
Okay, so there has been progress on the Avlekin and Moss dice that we are working on. I've been very sick for several days, so not as much progress as I'd like. KJ has been begging
Hold on, let me full screen this so I can believe.
All right, we're gonna
these dice.
They're
roll,
not
please.
painted yet, mind
don't
you.
What is
I
it?
almost don't want to show them, but also
No,
a live
see 'em.
reaction.
I want to
Okay, now
see him.
I want to see him now. You have to show our. Ah!
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
and there's a white one and a
Hold
black
on.
one. Oh,
Hold on.
Ruby.
Hold on.
Ruby.
Oh
Hold on.
my
Hold on.
god.
Hold on.
And there's
Hold
silver
on.
sparkles.
Please tell me the numbers are gonna be red.
Oh.
Please tell me the
that's-
numbers are gonna be red.
If you want
The-
them to be red, they will be red. Also,
At least
They're
on
so
the white
shiny.
dice. At least on the white
Oh.
dice.
Yes.
um,
Yes. Thank you
people
for saying
in
what
my
we're
last
thinking.
stream got a spoiler, but while we're here showing off dice, you might want to full screen it again.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
It's
Hold
practice.
on. Hold
It's
on. How do
practice
I?
for full screen back and forth.
Come on,
you got
boss.
this. You
Full
got this, boss.
screen
You
it.
just did it.
It's the
got-
fact that you have to drop the overlay and then highlight the person is the thing.
Oh.
It's fine.
Or you don't have to.
Wait, why
you know,
can I-
Whatever.
Why can't I highlight you anymore? Why? Oh, there we go.
Ah,
There we go.
there we go.
Hi.
I did it.
It changed.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Goat Rider, for
Her
restarting.
dice are done.
So good. So good.
That's so smart.
In their custom little box.
Oh my god.
So,
It's so
yeah.
good.
I
Ruby.
can't show off the scree dice because they're
Ruby.
currently in
the
the
works.
pressure pot. So
They're in. They need a little more time in the oven.
Hey, well, how did you open the door?
The dice are turning
Hello.
out so cool though.
and I'm
I-
actively
I-
working on the lavender dice
You?
during campaign as well.
I
Which-
don't know if I will ever roll with any other dice. Those look. I'm losing my mind. Those are so pretty.
They're so
Oh my god.
They're so good.
All right. So
Little
if
Millie,
you
we're in dice.
too want to own dice made from Ruby Rolls resin, they take commissions off of if you order from them. So they have sets available on their Ko-fi and they also have Etsy. I can never remember. I know you have Ko-fi.
I
know
think
Ko-fi's
I think the matching
It's
dice
all
to
Ko-fi.
us-
Etsy has been phased
Okay.
out because Etsy doesn't take great care of their creators. So
Hear that?
check out her Ko-fi
Here,
for
Ko-fi.
all
Yeah.
the lovely dice.
But I don't update
Oh my
it.
god, that's amazing.
real. Do we have new sets
Okay.
of the campaign
like
theme
in the
dice,
Moss?
or are those?
There
Did
will
Joker
be.
get the last one for now?
Joker
The
got
last,
the last
one was just sold.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joker made a video looking at them. If you want to see the full
Mhm.
set,
I didn't get to see.
it's on
You didn't see
TikTok. We got
I'm gonna
tagged
pick it
in
up.
it.
Yeah.
We got tagged
Okay,
in it.
I'm gonna have to look for that then.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud.
That's my
Any other
This is my
announcements
part.
we have for our very
Alright.
as standard, keeping the tradition of very succinct and
Oh,
An hour later.
well-oiled machine. We're a well-oiled machine. I know what you're talking about.
yes, we
yeah,
do
so we
actually
got-
have
You've
another
got-
announcement
you've got
from
one.
Super
the
quick.
illustrious.
On Monday, I have my first actual, very professional collaboration coming up. So look forward to that.
It's paid, you guys.
It's
So
supposed to-
everyone, turn on your post notifications
Turn
for
on your
Screw the
post
Rat.
notifications for Screw the Rat.
Or don't.
Or,
and if you
or
remember, be like,
do.
oh, go check out the video.
and also check out Patreon because, Scree's Patreon is full of really fun, juicy nuggets of stuff
Yeah.
that sometimes you
Yeah.
get to see
Yeah,
before
yeah.
other
A
people
lot of
see it.
costume progress.
Lots
Real.
of really cool costume projects.
Also, a new thing that I did because I got yelled at people in my Twitch when I was doing a solo stream. I made a throne.
Oh, you finally made a throne?
I made a
Oh,
throne.
you got
It's
things.
connected to my Twitch. I've got some stuff in there for like digital art and tech, and I don't think I have costume stuff on there yet. But like,
Yet.
if you get me stuff from there, especially if it's the digital art stuff, I can start making some of the art that I really wanted to for the channel, and you guys get to see all of that fun stuff. I miss doing digital art so bad.
No, make it happen. All right, and then I think that's all of our announcements.
Everything on my list.
Okay, that's everything on the list.
I think
Okay,
that's
good. So in that case,
it. I love that
With
you found
further
it so
ado-
fast and put it in chat.
I have literally put all of your Ko-fis, Scree's Patreon, and your throne in chat when you brought them up.
Perfect.
We love.
We love a
Guitar
professional.
Big splash.
This is why you're the boss lord. This is why.
Are you the boss lord?
No.
Box Lord
I
also has
I
a
accept the
throne. If you
box
wanna see
lord.
a
I
box
reject
lord,
the
a
boss
box.
lord.
Why not?
That was a thing we made fun of when Quinn and I were playing 2D Top D, because Quinn's character Top D was in charge of moving boxes around so we could get across each level, and we were like, the box lord.
I'm the box ghost.
It was great.
Any
box
other
lord.
announcements we have today?
I think that's it.
All right. So
Wait,
then,
one more announcement.
one more announcement.
Maybe
All hail
two?
Plankton.
There we go.
All hail Plankton. So I guess without further ado, let us dive into Of Brass and Briar. Alright. A ripple tore through our adventuring troop, but luckily communication has grown. So they set out to find a rat fine as a dime and an offer to them was shown. Steal the prize and win the grind. Our troop was more than intrigued. Signing the lie, they paid no mind and go to leave their wallets fatigued. So, last time on Of Like and a Moss, there was a little bit of a squabble between our favorite emotional bards, Duke and Kerr, before a little bit of inter-party communication happened thanks to Scree and Lavender and Lore, as voices were aired, truths were told, and our crew decided to head out towards the casino at the suggestion of one Finchley Betancourt. So they make their way to the Rat Pack Casino, all the way up in the. I just love the face
Every time.
Immediate-
Every
Every
time.
time.
Immediate stink eye from Lav Ruby. I love it every time. It's my favorite.
Seeing for the first time the Grand Lowen Coliseum and the regal Rat Pack Casino, you enter in, avoiding the lines, talking to some interesting folk, and eventually, through the guidance of a tall fishman bouncer, enter into an audience with one William Grum, who Scree had actually met before on the casino deck of the Dulcimer on your original journey into the city of Emloa. Making a deal to help aid in his friendly rivalry with one Lord Acton Caldwell Windham IV of his own life, you make a deal, gain magical golden rings that bind you into completing this deal, and then set out to explore the casino, which there are 3 floors. The main floor full of tables of games and chants, and thank you, Joker, for the gifted sub.
Woo!
It's ways to test your pride in the gambling pits, or you can make it to the second level where You can fill your belly and dine upon the various delicacies provided by William Grum, or join William himself, who said he had business on the 3rd floor of the Colosseum, where all you've heard is it is the pleasure floor. So, my lovely Briar's Bane,
Oh, that's right.
what would you like to do?
Let's go gambling.
We also
Let's
have
go
a-
gambling!
Let's go gambling.
Ah, dang it.
I feel like if anyone needs a Briar dice set, it's
We
Scree.
did also
Scree.
get a hey, what's that redeemed already?
Did we?
Yeah.
By
Did
Musicaholic.
Thank you,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
You
it.
Chelsea.
Let the
Ha.
chaos unfold.
I
Ooh.
think
Okay.
Duke's gonna go to the 3rd floor.
You're going to go to the
Turf is
3rd floor?
Also going to the 3rd floor.
Here, take this. Another
going in
health
the same
potion.
elevator?
You know what?
Luke's just going to have the most
He's gonna
health
have
potions.
so many.
I love how everyone just uses their here, take this for Duke. Screw you
Duke's gonna have
also
to
got
carry
some
it
glass earlier, 5 blue glass earlier.
I already put that in my
Beautiful,
little rat
wonderful.
bank account.
So Duke and Kerr, you head off to the 3rd floor. Where are the other two going? Screw, I'm guessing you're going to gambling.
Yeah.
All right, Scree's heading off to the 1st floor to partake in the tables of chance. And Lavender, where do you wish to go?
You know, I almost want to not be predictable here, but we're going to the dining hall. We're doing
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Is this just the Dulcimer episode 2, basically?
Pretty much.
Oh my god, it is.
Right. Pretty
I
much.
mean,
Listen,
so good.
But there are many more games. As you all enter into the main floor, Duke and Kerr, you see these golden stairs, well, silver stairs lined with brass that seem to move on their own upwards in a spiral to the 3rd floor. As the main floor you're on is a ruckus and roar with just jam-packed wall-to-wall of tables and people being dragged out by bouncers, people running to what seems to be a small little booth in the corner and shoving coins at them and leaving with more coins and heading back to the tables. You see people in various stages of wealth and loss just bundling around you as you weave your way through into your various destinations. Lavender, you joining Duke and Kerr for a moment as you board these self-moving escalators up towards the 2nd
it's
floor.
not escalator, it's a lift. Anyways.
As you stand on these moving stairs, you
Coke in a
see
wheel.
kind of sparking through the brass handrails, small little static cascades of blessed energy, which seems to be powering the entirety. And as you look around the entirety of the inside of this casino, there's no flame, there's no oil. It's all powered by blessed, so flickering Tesla coil style lights kind of flickering gleam around. Some floating lanterns drift and simmer. There's small little animatronic machines with large wheels clacking around holding trays, and small little waiter and waitress outfits going over and bumping into people here and there. It seems as if they're a bit not finalized, but some of the highest tech you've seen since entering in to the city of Umloa.
William's a man of the future. A rat of the future, I should say.
Scree, roll a d6 for me.
You got it. It's a 3.
3, all right. So, Scree, we start with you. As your friends leave you venturing out into the upper tables, you look around and see a variety of games in front of you, a few of which you recognize, such as your eyes instantly drawn to the tables of Liar's Dice, but there are but a few others. It seems as if a group of people are surrounding this long, about 30 acorn long table and placing bets and cheering on various things that you can't quite see. There are a few other games for you to peruse as well. One of them known as the Crow's Hoard, seemingly a game of chance where you make bets and it seems to revolve around a 3d6 system. Other than that, there's Thomas's Spinner, which is essentially the spinning game at casinos. So you choose a color and make a bet. There's 21, which is you roll 2d10, and the closest person to 21 without breaking wins, so blackjack. And then one last one known as Hand of Fate, which each player rolls a d12 and keeps it hidden. A community dice is rolled, and then the person rolls a d8. Whoever has the highest number wins the entirety of the bet. Well, 80% of the bet, 20 goes to the house, but they have to get paid. So, just based off of names, we have Hands of Fate, 21, Thomas's Spinner, Briar's Dice, Crow's Hoard, and then the table that you don't know what's happening at, but a lot of people are cheering, the 30-foot table in the back.
I'm in between Hand of Fate and Crow's Hoard because what names? I'll go Hand of Fate. I'll go Hand of Fate.
All right.
Make my way over there.
So as you walk over to the Hand of Fate table, it is a pentagon-shaped table. At the beginning, you see at the front end, kind of tucked into a small little carving out of the pentagon, is the dealer. A tall, kind of sea rat folk, a bit broader and larger than than William, but decked out in the same regal attire. It seems as if Williams keeps his staff to the same level of suave as himself, as a brass colored trimmed vest with small intricate stitchings and very well ironed and pleated pants stand as he puts on his gloves and welcomes you in. Oh, welcome, young Master Rat. Take your seat and join your combatants.
Dilby and Coach and Screw hop up on one of the seats and kind of...
All right, so looking around, there are a few other folks with you. That Tanuki you saw from before, seemingly pulling out 2 large bags of coin and sticking them on the table. Another rat folk, more lithe, long extended neck and extended snout and nose that kind of tweaks up at the end, with one monocle and a scar across his other eye, wearing rather normal clothes, seems to be kind of from the docks district. A very regal looking, long finned, blue and white scaled beta fish folk, who, unlike the large fish folk who William keeps as his bouncer, this one does not have a large dome shaped piece over his head filled with water, but 2 small kind of globules right over his gills that seem to be kept in a very intricately designed necklace that keep him able to breathe above water. Decked out in gold shimmering attire, a kind of long trench coat suit. It's very much in the style of like in Bollywood movies, the like traditional royalty, like men's royalty jacket, but gold, and then with kind of felt gold decals decorating the entirety. And he just sits there quietly and he looks towards you and just slowly frog blinks, then looks back at the table. And the last combatant is a small, humble mole with a crooked top hat that's kind of kinked and the top's kind of detached a little bit. Big, beefy paws that are just covered with fingerless gloves. And he seems to only be wearing his undergarments currently, besides his top hat.
I respect bold fashion choice. I respect it.
Like, oh, thanks. I'm hoping to win back the winnings I lost yesterday. So, here we go.
You and me, brother. Let's do this.
All right, so the rules of Hand of Fate. A player rolls a d12 and keeps the roll a secret. Each player has a chance to raise the bet, call the bet, or fold. This continues until all bets are equal. A d12 is then rolled for all players to see. The community dice. Each player has a second chance to raise, call, or fold. A second and final d12 is rolled, and each player, that one's a d8. The second and final d8 is rolled, and each player gets one last chance to raise, call, or fold. Once all bets are equal, all dice are revealed. The player with the highest combined total of their die and the public dice wins. So you're just trying to get the highest. So, Duke, Kerr, and Lavender, and Scree, could you all please roll a d12 for me and keep it secret?
A D12.
Why?
D12.
Well,
I did not get out my D12. I will get one now.
D&D dice.
You're the only person
The
that would ever
beautiful
use
bastard.
D12.
I know. I use a lot of things, and so I only use it when I'm rolling for health.
Fair.
Sorry. It's fine. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Amazing. So, with everything rolled, the dealer looks towards you all and gestures towards the beta fish folk, who will be played by Kerr. You'll bet, emissary.
Let's do a. Let me look at my money system again, just to remember how it works. I always forget.
Yes, and just so you know, for this fair fellow, don't worry about whatever you bet.
No, I'm just trying to remember how. I'm just trying to remember how
Fantastic.
bets work.
Oh, do we put in like
Glass. Or are these coins?
a glass before we roll to be like, I'm in?
Oh, yes. I literally forgot. Obviously, I gamble so much, people. Yes, the buy-in is 5 blue glass for this game.
5 blue. Okay. So 5 blue.
Earlier today. All right, cool.
All right. So our fine fishy folk looks at their whatever rolled hands and then drops in another 5.
A respectable bet. Looks towards you, Scree. And you, small rat folk.
I'm gonna pass. I rolled low.
Okay.
Everybody at the table just looks.
Looks over towards the mole, who will be played by Lavender.
Well, that's all I got left, but got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, you got this, buddy.
Oh no.
So, what did you bet?
Don't we have to meet the 5?
Yeah.
Blue?
Yeah, okay. I just didn't know if you met it or
Oh,
you said all you had left.
additional,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And
no.
the last was certainly not least our lovely Tanuki friend. The rat looks towards you. The large sewer rat dealer looks toward, or ocean rat dealer looks towards you. Master Tim.
What game are we playing again?
Hand of Fate. So
Okay.
you want the highest score at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between
cool.
your dice, the
I'm
community dice, and the D8 you roll after the community dice.
What are the calls we can make?
Oh,
You
it's it's,
can meet
5 blue.
Right, 5 blue, and you can either
Because I know there's
can
calling, which is meeting.
bet, call, or fold.
So
Screw's
Bet would be keeping it.
This is for me.
Oh,
I know. Scree's gonna lean in and be like, "Hey, if you have low dice, you might not win. So like, it might be a good idea to pass. But if you've like high dice, you should bet more." Like look around, like, did someone say something?
are you actually trying to be sneaky?
No.
Okay, I didn't
No,
think
no.
so.
I think I'm gonna fold this round.
Okay.
Screw will wink. It's my bad.
So, Scree and Duke back out, leaving our mole friend and our regal-looking beta fish friend. The dealer pulls out a pristine amethyst D12 and rolls it on the table for everyone to see, rolling a 4. He looks towards you. The community dice seems to be low today, but may still benefit you. Anyone wish to raise their bet before we roll your last dice?
Mole will slide in an extra blue.
Okay.
The beta will match it.
Perfect. Very
Yes.
well. A very conservative game today. Roll your final dice and see what we have. So now both of you roll a d8.
Screw will lean over. How'd you do?
How's a 15?
Nice. I'm or bad.
I don't know yet.
Depending on what your other. You got this.
So the dealer looks around. Everyone satisfied? Then reveal. And you both reveal your final dice. So Lav, what was your total?
15.
And Kerr, what was your total?
17.
17. Revealing your dice to the table, just slowly removing past your flowing fin. You release your 17 and then rake in the dice or the glass that is your prize. And there we go, folks. That's how the game works. If you wish to play again, stay at the table. If not, feel free to venture off elsewhere.
I got one more round in me.
Very well. Looks towards the rest of you. You all nod. Roll your dice.
This time for sure.
Definitely. We got this.
Screw. I will put in the base bet of 5 blue glass because that's what we did before we rolled.
Mhm.
For sure.
Everyone puts in their 5 blue glass.
They're buy-in.
And they're buy-in. And then once all dice are rolled, the house looks towards you all. Well, since you won last time, let us have you set the bet once again.
Let us do 2 blue this time. Keep it more fresh.
And then it's our mole folk, right?
Yes.
I thought it was you first.
The circle. So
Whatever.
looks towards you, looks towards Scree, and now you.
I might make it 3 blue glass. I might do that. Screw
Ah, getting a bit bolder today. And
No.
you, mole folk?
And just kind of like adjusting his like little undershirt. I'm fresh out of this game. And we'll fold.
Okay.
By
I'm
the way,
sorry.
Scree, you got a 5 green glass donation.
Hey, buddy, I have some green glass if you want.
Do you have enough green glass to make a blue glass?
I think it's 10 green equals a blue.
Yeah.
And green equals
so.
blue, yeah.
Oh, actually, Ruby Griffiths did donate 5 blue glass to the mole.
I know, that's how we got to play this game.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the original.
Oh no! Too rich. Too rich.
Wait. How many
Wait,
charm points do I have?
wait.
Wait.
I love how we're not donating it to Ruby the player.
No,
we're donating
no,
it
the
to
mole
the mole
needs this.
specifically right now.
Reward is on
Reward is-
cooldown. No. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. I tried to sneak you some money, and then I realized that I don't. Well, I need it, I guess.
That's fair. I get it. You
I
know?
mean, you could try sleight of handing the mole money without channel points if you want.
Oh no!
No, I want to hold on to my money. I want to make it to the next bet.
Yes. Bree also doesn't want to not play the game. So.
Yeah.
Which of you has the giant bag of glass that William gave you?
I don't think I took it.
Oh no!
I think
it
Lav
definitely
took
was
it.
Lav,
Laugh
yeah.
took it.
Laugh's just gonna blow it all on food.
I mean,
Hey, man.
that comes
If-
back to
I
us.
mean,
If we
wrote
get to
down
participate
how
in
much
live
was
cooking,
in
I'm okay
that.
with
Or-
this.
As
Or
long as
hold
we
on.
get some snacks, we're good.
Yeah, I didn't write down how much was in that. 200?
You guys never asked.
We didn't ask. We
Oh,
never
well, I
checked
guess Lav
either.
will count that later.
Oh, come back.
Am I back?
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Ah, my gosh, I hate it because I start seeing y'all blink out one at a time, and I'm like, oh no, they've lost me. Anyways.
Yep.
No one specified if Lav was going to buy food for the party or whether it was just going to have a really fancy, expensive dinner for herself. So let's be real.
True.
She deserves a night out. Anyways.
All right. So the mole backs out, bringing us to Master Tim.
I'll meet it. I will slide.
Three
Master
blue
Tim,
glass.
the Tanuki. How
Very well.
interesting.
Once again, grabbing the Yes.
He needs to put in one more blue glass to match the bet.
Just erase it.
One more blue glass, then, Master Tim.
Screw's
Which
like,
you clearly have. Thank you for keeping everyone honest, young rat folk.
yes, sir.
Ah, the community dice being a bit more bold this time as the ruby dice bounces around the table. And it's as it bounces around the table, you see the felt top of the table has a design kind of woven through it that seems to be of kind of crackling electric energy. But then at two ends of the table, the one that the mole was sitting at and the one that Timothy is sitting at, Scree, with your passive perception, you notice there are two little blue lightning bugs kind of just woven into those two corners of the table.
Don't lick him.
Screech's just gonna say out loud. Looking at the bugs and remembering last episode. I would like to sit somewhere else.
A blue bug is not in front of you. There is one in front of the Tanuki and one in front of the mole, but not in front
Oh,
of
just
you.
kidding. I'm fine where I am. It's a great game.
Wonderful! The community dice rolled a 9, so add that to your total. And then, does anyone wish to increase or hold?
3 more.
3 more.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'll match that.
3 more as well.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. And I'm digging through my bag as I look through.
10, 13,
Hold on.
This is an expensive game.
Hold on.
As you're counting through your dice scree, you hear at another area of the another area of the
Oh, no.
Oh no, what happened?
casino.
Players
An
Bane.
explosion.
Cheers
Oh.
erupt as a conga line starts weaving through the entirety of the casino as we hit a hype train.
Oh gosh.
We also had Players Bane.
And we
da,
do
da,
also
da,
have
da,
player
da.
game, which makes the next combat more challenging, which the next combat may be the free-for-all of the
Coliseum.
Coliseum.
Good
so
thing I still
Why-
have my advantage
gonna
on
write that
initiative.
down. You do still have advantage on
Oh
initiative.
no!
That I remember.
Player's
Definitely.
Bane. Now they're just gonna instantly start combat, so it's not the fight of the Coliseum. They're just gonna break out and fighting in the casino to
Oh,
get rid of
God.
that Player's Bane before the Coliseum.
Bar fight.
I mean, I personally am really excited for the Coliseum in any case, so it's harder.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be
It'll
fine.
be fine.
Does it
I'm
stack?
I'm
It
just a
doesn't
little guy.
stack. It doesn't stack.
It doesn't. It does
Yeah,
become.
guy, come on.
You're saying
Come
it doesn't
on,
become two
guys.
times harder every time we get it?
Come on, guys.
That's good.
I'm
Thank you
gonna
for the
put
gifted
in
subs, Joker.
1 gold and 20 or 1
One
blue and
Uh-huh.
20 green glass. And also, worm, give me your tail. And then I'll take the like bracelet of protection that we enchanted. I'll be like, magic shit. And I'll put it in, and I'm raising it, so you guys have to add more shit if you want to stay in. I'm just saying.
It's true. That is a
Oh.
might. You see the rat leans in over the table, his large form kind of overcasting over the entire table, and waves his hand. And you see on the rat's thumb is one of those golden bands that matches the one on your finger, Scree. As he waves his hand over, there's a small shimmer, and his eyes flash, and goes, "Ah." To match this bet, you'd either have to place another magical item of your own design or place in 50 blue glass,
Dang.
Eggs. Yeah.
which both of you have, if
As
you will.
intended.
I don't know. Would we have magical items on us?
I don't think the fish would.
The fish has some magic items. The fish has a ring of communication, which lets them send one-way messages to people, as well as their breathing apparatus.
This is worth it.
But the fish does have a lot of jewels and
Hold their
very
breath while
elegant.
they drop it in.
The fish has a lot of jewelry, a lot of expensive jewelry. And Tom Nook is just loaded. Or not Tom Nook. This isn't Tom Nook.
Tom Tanuki. Timothy Tanuki.
Timothy
None of you say
Tanuki.
the thing yet?
Or
did we point that out last game?
we did.
Okay,
And
good,
also
good.
Chelsea, the player's bane from episode 14 was redeemed when more Krithix joined the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. Luckily, they all burned. So, so the fish is going to put their communication ring then and match.
We'll match it by gold value
Oh,
or
God.
glass value.
Gold is glassy, guys. In case you wasn't.
The other
clear.
Gold is
thing.
glass. Gold is glass. We're
And
so
we're really
consistent
good.
with our
We're
measurements and
so
our.
good at remembering what glass is what. Also.
So good at
So-
remembering.
Fine.
We're
Blue
getting
is
better.
gold.
We are getting better.
Blue is
Better.
gold, green is
Silver
silver,
is silver, and brown is copper, which is so easy to remember.
and red is platinum.
which
That
is
is
also
fine.
so easy to remember.
So the bets all matched. The remaining betters roll a d8 for me.
Do we add all 3 dice together or just
Yes.
the
Yes.
All 3
Okay.
dice.
Yes, all three total.
All three.
So the community was a 9, right?
Yes.
So it's your first d12, the d12 rolled by the table, and then your d8 is what you roll together. So you add the community dice to your rolls, and it's the highest number out of all 3 of the dice.
Mhm.
Oh, I did not do that last time.
Oh no!
The
Well,
mole would have won.
No!
He keeps losing.
Oh no!
that's why he keeps losing. He doesn't pay attention to when the rules are
bad
said.
at math. Oh
It's
no!
great.
It's fine. He's wandered over to the slot machines and he's just pulling the crank now,
Just doing like
Oh.
a green.
Just getting a burst
trying to
of
win back
dopamine.
his money.
Yeah.
Trying to get some dopamine. It's fine.
Mhm.
Can I
Actually,
later?
you
Can
see
I roll
him.
to see?
Can we
Later,
roll
can
for
I
him
roll to
money?
see if he wins?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, I'm so
I can-
invested now.
Yes.
I also imagine
Right.
he's wearing like
I can
old
come up
timey
with a
underwear.
slot system.
Like it's so cute.
So, the bet is quite high. Does anyone wish to increase it one last time? Wait, no. We already did that. All right,
Very
everyone.
increasing.
No. We should get the option to increase it before we reveal our rolls.
Yes.
That way, if someone's
Would you
like,
like to-
no, I got all ones, they can back out or bluff.
Very well. Anyone wish to increase one last time or drop out, losing all of your winnings?
As a matter of fact, I think I would like to increase one last time. What I thought. I got a good feeling about this. And I will take out my 3 lucky 6-sided liars dice that I have.
Oh, the one. From
Let's see,
William.
one of them is a wooden one
Mhm.
that I got from the frog on the dulcimer.
Oh, that's right.
One is
A
a
diamond
ruby
and a ruby.
dice stolen from Tiny via worm in the cat's cradle, and the third is a diamond dice stolen from the same person.
Oh my god.
These are, in fact, extremely lucky, and I will put them on the table and push them forward. And also, I guess, have monetary value, but
Mostly they're just lucky.
yeah, the wooden one especially.
Once again, the rat leans over, casts his hand over the dice, eyes flash. To match this, 20 blue glass.
We'll meet it in monetary value.
Bluefish looks over, considers. I'm bored with this round. Let's go through the next one in folds.
Oh, folds. An interesting turn of events. Well, Small Rat and Master Tim, reveal your dice.
Scree will reveal a 10 and an 8, leading their total to be 27.
Oh my
What?
god.
That's
Oh,
right.
Because I was nowhere near that. My god.
This is a close one, that's for sure.
What'd you
Tim
get?
will reveal a 7 and an 8 for 25.
Oh.
So revealing the dice,
Yes.
you just see your winnings and scrape them all up.
Oh my god.
Now I need to figure
Also-
out how much it was.
Also, Scree,
Oh, that
was a lot.
you got a 5 green glass donation.
Right. So there's the initial buy-in of 5 each, so that's 20. That's 20 off the bat.
Wait, let me just get out a calculator real quick.
Yeah, just get out a
Yeah.
calculator because that'll be better than
We
me
need
trying to
math.
do math.
We need
Okay, so
okay,
that's
20.
20
so
off the bat.
20.
Guys, gambling
Um,
works.
Everyone put in extra 3 except for
Tim, the little roll, the mole.
Mole.
A mole.
Mole, so that's 9 more.
Uh-huh.
That was just his initial
And-
5 is all the mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 29, and then the
plus-
next round.
The 3 of us put in 3 more and then a magic item,
Mhm.
right?
Which was
Except
worth 50.
I did monetary value.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
right.
The fish to the
You're gonna put
magic
them at-
item.
It would've
You
56 blue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then magic ring and
Mhm.
bracelet.
Mhm.
And then the
final
Dice, which were 20 gold, 20 blue glass.
and Fishbach.
Fishbacked.
Fishbacked out.
That's his name, Fishbach.
Fishbach.
That's his last name.
That is Markiplier Fishbach. Or
Fishbach,
Fishbach
bach, bach.
Markiplier.
Fishbach, bach, bach.
And then Tim put in the 20 blue.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
49 plus 56, 90.
Hold on, I pressed the wrong button and lost the numbers.
105. 105 blue glass.
So 105 blue glass
okay.
plus a ring of
of
communication.
Back.
And then plus your ring of protection back from bracelet protection, whatever it was that you put
Yeah,
in.
bracelet protection.
I
yeah.
put back
And your
on
dice.
worm.
All right.
Alright,
So
cool.
Spree, now you now have a ring of communication, which is essentially a ring of sending. So it lets you cast sending once a day.
Dope. I'm gonna be like, all right, good game. And I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna go over to the mole and I'm gonna be like, hey, good news, buddy, we won. And I'm gonna give him 20 blue glass.
Oh, rolling pretty with a maze.
So you are mid crank of a slots machine, Mole, as Scree walks over and hands you a small satchel of 20 blue glass.
But I do need one thing from you. Do you have a D6 that I could have?
Trophies.
Ruby, you're muted.
Oh, yeah. So I'm also like cranking it. Hey.
Very focused.
What does his last D6
He
look
will take off his top hat
like?
and on top of his head.
It's like wedged between some of his skin wrinkles on the top of his head.
Hello.
It's so lucky.
What does this one look like?
He will pull out this like little shimmery blue D6 that has little gold stars on it.
Oh, it's so cute. It's his lucky dice. That's why he was saving it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Scream
Also,
slowly.
what was your name, friend? In case the story wraps back around and we need an ally. Because I trust you, the person who looks like they're gonna lose all their money more than anyone else in this casino.
It was just like losing its slots so bad.
You walk up with more money.
Bert,
But one more thing. You
Bert
didn't
Geronimo, actually.
Bert Geronimo? Have Scree. Oh, hold my head. Shake, 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 shake.
Shake, shake. Does a little flourish of the top hat.
Oh, and with my fedora and do a little flourish in return. And then Screw will kind of like lean in and be like, "Hey, by the way, you didn't hear it from me, and don't tell anyone else this. Be wary of the blue bugs."
Oh, they're on the table. I thought they were good luck.
Which, as you look at the machine as you look at the slots machine you're using, on the handle, the kind of knob is like a large beetle that's kind of clamped onto the top, a large blue beetle.
Giant winks.
Kurt will, like, thank you, Fred.
How did you pronounce your last name again? It was like Geronimo.
Geronimo.
Oh, just Geronimo. Got it.
I love it.
Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna.
Amazing. Amazing.
He'll kind
10
of
out of
like
10.
scamper over to a different machine.
Without a bug. Or with
Yeah.
a bug, too. Because it's
Oh,
like,
God.
oh, maybe it's not.
Maybe
I
this
don't
bug
know.
will be nicer to me. Oh god. Every time
So-
Scree gambles, they only get more money. This is not the message we want to promote, but
This is the message we want to promote.
So
Okay.
Always bring
imparting
Scree with you.
the
That's the message.
imparting the 20 blue glass to your mole friend and then looking around the room, you notice that in the back wall there seems to be an area that's under construction with a large black sign with gold filigreed lettering that you can't quite see from here, but there's a kind of a large tarp cutting off probably a good 50, 60 acorns of building in the back end. And there's just, you see two bouncers standing on either side. The same corgi folk you saw before, but dressed in the William Grum aesthetic.
Oh, do we have another hydrant? Son of
Ah, I take a drink from one of the server robots after it runs into me. Addy bub.
Oh, I love him.
I'll make my way over there. I am going to keep an eye out for a certain frog folk that I have the key from.
Okay.
Dulcimers.
Make a perception check for me.
I would love to. I thought you'd never ask.
Just first
that's-
non-gambling roll of the game.
That's an 8
Eight?
plus 1. That's
One.
a 9.
There are lots of people in this casino, and you're not the tallest folk, so your view is kind of obscured heavily, not even being taller than the slot machines you're currently walking by. But as you make your way back past the tall tables, kind of catching under view, you see some people sliding cards to each other underneath the tables, someone reaching into their back pocket and pulling out a special dice, and as you reach the back, the two bouncers look at you and kind of nod as the sign in front of you says, future location of the Grand Challenge.
Just light up. What is that? I'm just gonna point at the sign.
One of the corgi folk kick up was like, the Grand Challenge is a great idea by our master William Grum, and looks over to the other ones like, this would be a way for people to earn money, to gamble more if they so wish. Like, absolutely, if they lose all their winnings, they can join the Grand Challenge and win back money.
When? Yes? How can I sign up?
The Grand Challenge will be ready in about a month's time. We're working out some of the kinks. Yes, Master Grum is working out some of the kinks.
Hold on, let me just go back in a month.
Make
Got
a-
it.
make a
Thank
note.
you. I will see you in a month's time or sooner. And Screw will just kind of turn around and just kind of wander and vibe and look for my frog friend. And I think
All
that's,
right.
that's about what I'll do for the rest of the time.
Amazing.
Kurt, roll a d4 for me.
D4. I have a 4. I have a D. No, that's not a D4. That was the wrong one. It is a 4.
It is a 4? Okay, then
is
we
4.
do jump up to the third floor. Joining Lav on the escalator until the second floor, where she gets off and wanders into the luscious smelling second floor, where you can smell the warm, comforting smells of things like October ale, Mole's favorite deeper than ever turnip and tater beetroot pie, Golden Hill pears, Dibbin's delight, Loam Hedge legacy nutbread, various things wafting through as you continue your journey up and out of the main busy floor
Making me
and
hungry.
into a quieter, less grandiose section. Surprisingly, while the main floor is very open concept and really gives into the luxurious and grand and royal vibe that William emanates himself, this floor is much more modest, with dark wood paneled walls as you enter into a circular sitting area. The walls lined with chairs, with curved chairs and benches, kind of stadium seating into the middle, where there's a small 5 foot by 5 foot round table that has a couple of books on. On the far end of this circular chamber, in front of a long hallway where you can see doors dotting along the sides, you see a wide desk with a gray furred, kind of gray that speckles out into white, furred, bushy tailed chinchilla folk sitting there with a small little book, wearing a white apron and black blouse with a small little tilted what are they called? They're like those small little cardboard caps with the mesh that go in front of the face. I forget what they're called.
I don't remember.
Ruby! Pill
Ruby
cap
would know.
hats?
Like the
Pillbox hat.
Pillbox hats
yeah,
pillbox
pillbox
hat.
hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
with
Yes.
a bird cage.
With
Right?
so with some
You would
With
know exactly what
some-
this is.
mesh
Perhaps
beaded,
that's
some
cool.
beaded mesh going in front of their face. You see a few others sitting in the lobby. It's strangely unpopulated up here. Maybe about 5 or 6 other folk sitting in the waiting chairs, either reading seemingly copies of the booklet that's on the table, or just kind of minding their own business, as both you, Duke, and Kerr enter into this area. You hear the chinchilla folk go, "Oh, welcome to the pleasure floor. Come, grab a booklet and look into our provided services, or you can just ask me and I can tell you."
All right then. Kerr goes over and like grabs a little pamphlet and like just flips through it.
As you pick it up and flip through it, you see something you weren't quite expecting. There's about 4 pages describing this journey of William Grum having the idea and then pursuing the idea of developing and inventing a particular device. As you read through, it seems as if William wanted to not just provide a place where people can go to live their fantasies, but also a place for people to go to experience true, unadulterated pleasure. And by doing so, he made a device. The booklet goes on to explain how this device enhances the ability of a spell and adds an extra bonus effect. And through various trials and errors, William Grum has found and discovered the exact spell needed for his patrons to experience true pleasure in the form of living out whatever 5-minute fantasy they wish. The way that he has done so is by hiring the most brilliant minds of practice-studied artificers and brand new prospects out of the college to fuse their minds together and develop a brand new technology. Through the modification of the Modify Memory spell, you can now request for 5 minutes of memory to be replaced. And as doing so, with the advancement of this machine that William Grum has made, you experience the memory as it unfolds in real time. After the experience is done, you leave with that memory intact as if you lived it.
Holy shit.
Why? Ooh,
I'm glad the
there's
trauma
something-
characters went up.
I know. I was gonna say it's the trauma characters. The trauma characters went up to a floor.
Were you
being
like
"Ah,
5
yes."
minutes of any memory? What do you
Oh.
mean?
Or it's like you're basically creating like a false memory that you know is going
Oh,
to be
this
false.
could go so bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's either a trauma thing for you to help process a trauma thing, or it's a very bad escapist fantasy, which is
You-
easily addicting. So that's fine. So did either of you ask the chinchilla how this works while Kerr was flipping through this little book?
It's
think
only
Duke-
Duke up there.
Duke
Duke's
would
the only other one up
probably-
there.
Duke. Okay, that's right. Me
Instead
and
of
Duke.
Duke doesn't want to read. Duke doesn't want to take the energy, so Duke would just ask the chinchilla.
Oh, good.
Go,
How does
"Oh!"
the chinchilla describe this?
Oh,
Because-
lovely. I know everyone sees Master Grum as a business entrepreneur and a philanthropist, and some people claim a scammer, but he's only ever been kind to me. But truly, he is a genius, an inventor in his own right, crafting ideas and then paying other people to make them come to fruition, but still the ideas are his. And through his genius, he's developed a way for people to truly escape and experience things that they may never get to in their lifetimes, regardless of what it is, though you do have to fill out a pamphlet to make sure it's nothing nefarious. Once your dream is approved, you will be led back to a room by one of our attendants, and one of our very practiced magic practitioners will enact your dream, in which you will go into a slight catatonic state for 5 minutes, in which time you will experience said fantasy, and when you awake, you will remember it as if it truly happened, for it did, and your body will have the experience and feelings as if it actually did. We've had folks who have come missing an old loved one who has spent time with them once again, leaving with the memory. We've had people who have wished to gain abilities but not have the time, and spent 5 minutes studying and practicing in a state where they could not get to before. We have had some people try to do some more nefarious things, but they've been quelled. We also have people going for the obvious choices. I mean, when most people hear pleasure floor, idea pops into their heads. So some people just spend their hard-earned glass on that, but there are people who use it for interesting and ingenious ways. So as long as you have the coin and you pass our check, our approval process of your dream, you may also delve in. We currently have 3 rooms available. There is a bit of a wait list afterwards, but 3 people cancelled today, so... And these fine folk here are still deciding what they want their dreams to be, so... I will let you know, it is a bit pricey. It being 200 blue glass per 5 minutes. All purchases go into the further development of the technology our lovely Grum has invented, and hopefully one day we hope to extend the time from 5 minutes to a full 30. But that is far off, and we still have a few kinks still left out, because there is a slight problem, I should warn you, that if you dream of something and wish for it to happen, but then something goes wrong and you perchance happen to lose consciousness or end within the dream, we haven't always been able to bring people back. So, with that little caveat, but that's all in the waiver.
Kurt definitely skipped over that part of the waiver.
Say what you will about William, but like he treats his employees right. He's like, yeah, we're
He
gonna make
does.
sure that like whoever's doing the dream thing, like we're gonna approve it, so it's not anything like too awful or whatever. Like
Nefarious. Ugh.
he's actively like creating.
This little guy.
You know, it seems
for
like
the
his
community.
employees really love working for him, and like that's not just like that's not just like a monetary thing. That seems like it's a work culture thing, and that is really nice. We appreciate.
But also, it does seem like he pays them well too. Like,
He keeps
all
his
in all, good
promises.
boss.
Mhm.
Shit. In-game
Not
all-
scree,
No,
out of
not
game
all
scree.
gangsters are bad people.
Yeah.
It was what was the price again? Was that
200
200
blue.
blue.
100
200
blue.
blue glass.
How many blue is in a red? If it's 10
10.
green to a
10, yeah.
10 green
I think it's
to
10
or
each.
yeah, so it's 10. So it's 10 blue in a red to
Mhm.
So you'd
Get
need
that.
10 red.
to
No, 20 red
20
red,
red.
200
or 200 blue.
200 blue. Yeah. Kerr leans over to Duke. This is a little bit off my price range.
Same here.
We do also have payment plans. If you wish, you just have to sign here, and she pulls out another sheet of paper. Signing there, and then applying your thumbprint or paw print will sign you up for the payment plan, and as long as you pay it off within the allotted time, no issues will arise.
Oh, well, in that case, then. Kerr takes a waiver and starts writing down all the info for the payment plan.
So we have multiple payment plans. We have a weekly payment plan, a monthly payment plan, or you can sign away to do one favor for Master Grab.
Oh, excellent. One favor. Option 3. Signs it.
You feel the ring on your pinky burn slightly, and you see it kind of glimmers, and seared through the center is another line of minuscule text.
Excellent.
Okay, I know I said that,
I
like,
think
I adore William,
What are you talking about?
but he's very Faye-like.
Wait, are you saying this
Yeah.
is a bad thing? Are you saying this is a bad idea?
It's like, I know what I said literally minutes ago, but I'm rethinking my decision.
Yeah.
I'm personally thinking this is a
Oh,
terrible idea. Obviously.
as that happens, Duke just
This is like-
kind of reads through the options, listens to what's happening, gives Kerr a pat on the shoulder, and heads back downstairs.
Smart choice.
He'll go to the dining hall.
We go to the dining hall. All right.
Oh, God.
So Kerr, left alone on
God.
the pleasure floor,
Oof.
you sign the waiver and you sign the agreement. And do you wish to say aloud what you want your 5 minutes in the Golden Fields to be? Or would you like to send it to me over Discord?
I'll send it to you over Discord.
For approval.
And then, yeah, I want to hear your approval first. So I'm going to just work
Okay.
on that for a bit so we can focus on
Okay.
other people while we do that.
So as you grab the paper and head to the table in the center, you start writing down your dream. And we venture down one floor to the dining hall. Lav, walking in this hall is not quite as busy as the main floor, though it is still a ruckus of clinking plates and clacking glasses and the stuffed murmurings of people trying to have conversations through delicious food as you walk into a small little podium with a penguin folk standing behind it going, "Hello there. Table for one." Holds up a flipper. Table for one. Table for two.
Table for one, I suppose.
Table for
just
one.
A bar would be great.
Question.
Yes.
I know these are happening while I was already upstairs,
Mhm.
but how far apart, like distance-wise, would we be?
You guys are the first floor has the highest ceiling. The first floor is probably like a 80-foot ceiling. The second floor for the dining hall is more 40-foot, and then the pleasure wing is a very traditional normal height, so like 10-15-foot high ceiling.
Cool.
Acorn high ceiling.
Good to know.
So, saying that you wish to go to the bar, the penguin waddles backwards and looks over, his large beak swinging, and he looks and goes, "Ah, there's a seat at the bar. You may venture over at your own convenience."
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. Another few people walk in. It's like, oh, hello! Table for 1 or 2! As you walk away. So, you venture into the dining hall, and it seems as if there's 4 long communal tables that are about 50 feet long and 5 feet wide that people can sit kind of with other strangers. And then on the outer perimeter, there's small little round tables for private parties. And then there's the long 60-foot bar that is fairly packed and seems to have the more... You get the regular vibe from the people at the bar. Very casually making jokes with the bartender, like, oh, how was last week? Don't worry about that. Oh, you say that every day, eh? As you make your way up and pop a squat on one of the tall bar stools that are brass base, kind of with this stretched red leather that is studded into the top of the bar stools.
Right.
You see on the bar itself, there's hundreds of names just carved into the top of the bar, and it seems like every few months they lacquer over the carvings to solidify them before starting again.
I've never gotten to come here before. It was pretty cool.
Walking up to you, the bartender... Oh, hold on, I just gotta find the name of him again. The bartender is a creature you haven't quite seen too much of. It seems as if this casino brings people from all edges of the world, and the bartender walks up to you wearing the most leisurely attire that you've seen since entering the casino. A plain black collared button-down shirt with rolled up sleeves. It seems as if there's a small box tucked into one sleeve, and then just plain cloth pants with a half folded up apron around its waist, and the kind of the classic around the back tied in the front look. And you see a couple papers sticking out the bottom. A brown furred, kind of sleek bodied, long nosed, it's almost like a mix between a rodent and a marsupial, as you see what looks to be a quoll. Black furred, white spots going down, and these tall ears. That's rat-like nose with long whiskers looking out at me like, good morning to you. What can I get you?
How about...
Good afternoon? Good night? I haven't left since the morning, so I don't know what time it is.
Oh, it's about 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, great. Good afternoon. Puts one of the cups away, grabs another one. There you go.
Yeah, I'll just take today's special.
Today's special. All right, that is... pulls out a small little notebook and flips it over. It's half of the pages are like holding on just by a corner. You see people's orders that have been scratched out and crossed off, a few names that are circled. You go, all right, we got some... we got stones in a swamp soup. We got savory squirrel bites. Dibbin's Delight. You feeling more savory or sweet today?
Definitely savory.
Savory. All right. Then it will be Dibbin's Delight then. All right. Kind of writes on the paper, rips it out, crumples it up, and throws it through the back window that kind of looks into the kitchen, where you see it just bounce off the top of this big dormouse's kind of rotund dormouse with a bald spot on the top. He just bounces off the bald spot and falls in front of him. He goes, hey! All right. Unfolds it, sticks it in the ticket, and just starts working behind. He goes, I'll have that for you in a jiff. Anything else I can get you? Any drinks? You looking to get tossed tonight, or you just looking to just have a nice little leisurely time?
Oh, I would definitely like a hot toddy, please. That sounds
hot toddy. All right. He runs down to the other side, his long curved tail kind of swishing back and forth as his little bare hands kind of grab. They have very like raccoon-like hands, but not covered in any fur. So it just kind of grabs a couple things, mixes it, on his way back, puts it in front of you, and then heats it up by casting a produce spell flame with his thumb and heats it till it comes to a rolling boil. He goes, "Hey, why not, Toddy? Anything else for you?" And then he goes, "Hey, Vixen, get over here. I'm not done ordering yet." He goes, "Hi, yeah, shut your trap. I'll be right back. I gotta help that fuck. All right." Scurries away. And you are left with your hot toddy and the boisterous dining district, or dining floor, of the Rat Pack Casino.
I'd like to kind of like stealthily check the bag of glass that William gave us. I do want to be discreet about it, though.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
It's like as big as your head. You're like,
I almost want to
right.
give you disadvantage because of how big it is. But yeah.
A sleight of hand check?
Mhm.
That's 28.
28. So you just start unloading a few of your items onto the bar, kind of making it look like you're just taking an inventory of everything you have. And as you stick the satchel down kind of in the middle of this small ring of items you made, you open it up and you see, just sitting on the very top from a quick glance, 13 red glass, just sitting on the top, with more seemingly hiding underneath. To give you a picture.
Best sponsor. Pick the right guy.
Yeah, you did. Go Scree. Despite my 28 sided hand check, it is a little hard to hide my shock at this amount of money. Because this is absolutely more money than Lavender's ever seen. Probably combined in her life in one spot. And we'll very quickly and be like, yes, all my things. Yes, we put this away now.
You hear a person two down from you. You hear them drinking and you hear a little choke on their drink before casually putting their glass back down. Their cup back down. And they stand up and move over to the seat next to you, and there's someone sitting in the seat next to you, a small squirrel folk who kind of looks up at the tall black cat folk that is walked behind you, and as you see the cat folk kind of glare and show a fang as the squirrel goes and scurries away, as the cat sits down next to you and goes, "Hello, friend. I don't think I've seen you in this place before."
Lavender is going to be very on guard.
The name's Lila. Lila Betancourt. How are you?
Betancourt, you say?
Yes, you probably recognize my family name, don't you?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
lovely.
run into another Betancourt here or there. I'm assuming relation.
Oh, is it my dear lovely mother or my darling father? Which one?
He has a child.
Oh, yes. I am the child of the Betancourt family. I'm sorry, maybe you know them by their name. Thaddeus Betancourt or Delia? Was it Thaddeus or Delia?
Whoa.
This is his sister. This is Finchley's sister, I think.
Do you happen to have a brother, Finchley?
With your 15... Actually, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight.
Mm-hmm. This wouldn't be a passive perception, it'd be passive insight. which is in the same
12.
location. 12. You notice a small flicker in her facial features and go, no, I don't believe I do, actually.
Oh.
It's a common mistake. There's some lout walking around pretending to be part of our family, but we would never associate with that.
All
This
right. I
can't
want
be.
to insight check this motherfucker.
Okay, make an active insight check.
Like, what is?
Oh no.
That's a nat 1 for a 4.
You are thrown off because as you you are thrown off because as you ask this question and she kind of dodges it, she shifts, and from around her neck a gold chain kind of swings out momentarily, and you recognize it partially. But it wasn't her wearing it last. And you haven't seen it for many years, actually.
What? Mini.
Make a history check for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dots. We are
Wait.
hoping to connect them.
Wait. I hate that I
This
rolled
is
so
way
poorly
more
on that. It's only a
hectic
10.
than Gambling
Wait.
was.
Advantage. Wait. Who can give her advantage? Wait.
Wait, what did you roll?
How much do I have?
Oh my god, yeah.
How
wait.
close am I? How
Wait,
close am
how
I?
many times
How close am I?
Wait. Lila? Wait.
Oh,
You
Game
got
Junkies gives you inspiration. Game Junkies gives you inspiration.
Oh, thank God.
I also have DM inspiration from last
You do
game
also
that I
have
haven't
DM
used yet.
inspiration. So you can use either of them. Now you have both. You have a DM
All right.
inspiration. You have an inspiration from Game Junkies and an
Which
inspiration
is a
from me.
D6 added to that?
No, it's a reroll.
It's a reroll.
Reroll.
It's a
Reroll choose the higher.
advantage.
Okay. 10.
10.
It's not a 1.
Still. I rolled lower the second time.
Oh, no.
Do you want to
But then I
My
can't
ace
hydrate you all,
dice.
so you're wrong.
I'm sorry. I
pick a
love
different
you, but
D20.
you're
Use
doing
Game
that.
Junkies inspiration.
Yeah, we're gonna use Game Junkies now.
I'll allow it. If you want to burn through your inspirations, that's fine by me.
Yeah, who needs this?
Oh,
Who cares about the
yes.
Coliseum? Who can we this? This matters more.
This is muddy.
This is memory. This is possible
Up to
juicy
you,
gossip.
Ruby.
Okay, but
From years ago, this could be cool
Describe-
lore.
describe Lila again, please.
Lila is a
Cat, right?
black feline cat with the same red streaks under her eyes, though hers curl kind of downwards at the very end, kind of framing her cheekbones.
The same
And
red
she's-
streaks as...
So Finchley has those like red lines underneath both of his eyes, and she has the red lines that kind of curl down and border her cheekbones. She has 2 gold hoops in her ears, and she's dressed very finely, completely in black with a tall lace collar and puffed sleeves that cinch at the arms and then turn into lace sleeves that kind of go up and turn into finger hold sleeves at the top. Her fingers are covered in intricate rings of gold and silver.
Fucking hell.
Terrifying, man.
Yes? Did you use your other inspiration to roll again? Or did you decide not to do that?
I feel like I need to, because I think I know, but do
You do
I?
it.
You don't
Do
have
whatever
to.
you want. Is
Okay.
your dice.
Where's
You just
my
need-
giant bag of dice? I need to
Yeah.
find the perfect dice to roll for this.
Come on, Bailey! It's on the chest. Oh, you can't hear me anymore because you don't have your headphones on.
She'll be.
Because you are doing what I think you're doing. Oh, you fucking mad genius.
What am I doing while you say what I think I'm doing?
Much.
Don't act
Oh.
innocent.
I don't do anything. I make everything
And-
up on the
Okay.
spot.
And we love you for it.
This is one I would be using my blood liquid core on. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my god.
We gotta
I feel
find
like
where that went.
I feel like that's
I'm pretty
thematically
sure Gwen
appropriate.
ate it.
Gwen
Oh
might have
god.
been
He might have.
which is no
Alright.
fault of Gwen's. It was on
No,
the
yeah,
floor probably.
I'm gonna be using my pan dice. If the ace dice fails me, I'm gonna use the pan dice.
That's fair.
Okay.
Use the other half.
Ah.
Nat 20, you bitch!
Yes!
There we
Yes.
go.
Listen,
Game Jug is
sometimes
coming in
23.
clutch.
Game Jug, he's
The
thank you
last
for
time
sacrificing hydrate
you-
for this.
Saw this gold necklace was around the neck of a different black feline. The night she disappeared and left the Knittingham house.
Fucking knew it. Don't know anything else, but I knew it. I suspected.
Remembering it as her most prized possession from your two favorite heists you've done together. You each kept a special trinket from that heist, as it was the first heist the Knittingham family ever did that was successful and proved the concept of being able to steal to survive. And now it sits upon the neck of someone you've never met before.
Have I never met her before, or have I seen her as a kitten?
Similarities are there. Could be.
Maybe.
I love how this is also like Betancourt, and you fucking hate him. So all
Yeah.
of this.
Everything's checking out, but apparently she has no relation to Betancourt. To
No,
Finchley?
she's lying.
She's clearly lying.
Definitely
She's
lying.
clearly, definitely lying.
Oh
you've
my
got-
god.
but you-
I don't
but-
know, I
but
have
now-
no insight. She could be telling the truth.
Well, because like the necklace is just like
She
a
could
completely
be.
blind side because it reminds her of something else, and she's like, "But wait." Sorry, we're
Not
going
the
into
hey,
player mode
what's
now.
that?
We got to get
Take
back
it.
to
We just redeemed
Thank
the last "Hey, what's that?" with a Betancourt being here. Okay, I'll roll and we'll add in and I'll tell you when
God.
it's
What were her
enacted.
parents'
Chelsea,
names?
this was your
Um,
Chelsea. This was your "Hey, what's that?" By the way, a Betancourt being here. Ooh, that's not a good one.
Oh no.
Oh god.
The
What does that
Betancourt.
mean?
What were the parents' names she flashed? Or she said?
Thaddeus
Um,
and
Thaddeus?
Yeah, Thaddeus and
And
Delia.
Delia.
Delia or Dahlia?
Delia.
Delia.
And her name is Lila. Lila Betancourt.
My god. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Thaddeus and Delia.
Well, it's lovely to meet such a distinguished feline such as yourself, Lila.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? But it seems as if I am not the only distinguished one here. Not everyone walks around with such a handsome satchel, such as you. Though I see, and she kind of reaches down and raises your hand slightly, you may have made a deal or two for it. Drops your paw.
You see, William is actually my sponsor, in fact.
Oh, is he now? Maybe you weren't as bright as I first thought.
Or
Disappointing.
perhaps you misjudge people.
I doubt it.
We'll see about that.
My family has made a business out of being very good judges of character. That's why we are Well, you already probably know. I don't have to tell you. I'd just be wasting my breath, and my breath is money. So,
But you have plenty of that to go around too, being one of the betting courts.
it's
mean-
true.
I do know how you love to talk.
It's true. But I also like not wasting my time. And if you're just another one of Grum's little projects, then you're not as interesting as I thought. And she starts standing up and kind of adjusting her clothing. Goes, if you ever wish to make some actual money and be on the right side of these turning tides,
And please tell me what the right side is. I would very much like to know.
or whatever side the betting courts decide to back.
And how are you so sure that's the right side? If you don't make any decisions for yourself and simply go whatever the family decides. Sounds
That's
like one
because-
does not have as many opinions as she thinks.
Oh dear. You think this is the first time I've heard that argument? It's so cute. Well, I think it'd be better for you just to find out. Oh, and she turns and kind of starts walking and stops and goes, oh, if you do meet that imposter again, tell him father would like to speak with him. And she walks away.
So she admits.
It's around this time that Duke arrives at the dining area.
Oh,
As Duke, you
perfect timing.
kind of like passing ships with.
As Lavender downs the hot toddy.
Ah,
You pass a very wealthy looking black feline who almost glides across the floor. You can barely keep track of her steps as she just weaves between, almost Assassin's Creeding through the crowd.
oh,
Vixen, another, please.
Right, right. Scurries across the bar. Ching, ching, poof. And you see you hear Lav call that from the bar.
I think Duke takes note of where she is, but it's not joining her.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
But we'll find whatever place seems to be up on the bar, but like
Mhm.
furthest from other people.
Okay. The bar itself is mainly full, but towards one of the ends, kind of, you see there's a main huddle of people who are all kind of like getting up and switching seats. This seems to be the main regular crowd where the bartender is kind of focusing, and the farthest point away from him at the other end of the bar seems to be the least populated because it's the farthest away from the bartender. And you get the vibe that he doesn't like running back and forth very much, so he may ignore those people a bit more often. You head over down there, and as you sit, you see his tail peek up and his ear twitch and goes, ah, yeah, wait a second. Well, you sit at the bar.
He's sitting and just kind of folds his paws on top of the counter and is just going over everything that he learned from the third floor. And obviously the ideas of potential and possibility of that is running through his head. So he's like not quite dissociating, but kind of just in his head.
He's daydreaming.
He's daydreaming.
Okay. He's daydreaming. He's doing a free daydream.
There you go.
All right. So you settle down at the end of the bar and start just taking a moment to process things, which you haven't really gotten a chance to do too much since entering into the city of Elmloa.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Lav punk down at the other end of the bar as she downs her other hot toddy, and you hear the bartender go, I need another one, dear. You good? You want some? Oh, wait! Runs to the bar. The large dormouse from goes, there you go, you fuck. picks the food, places it in front of Lav, and Lav, you see just this large bowl of soup, and floating through this thick brown broth are carrots and potatoes and what looks to be some sort of circular meat that bobs up and down that you recognize as cut up grub sausages. And from breathing in, you just get the hearty smells of thyme and, for lack of I can't think of a good comparison, beef bouillon breathe in as
Good soup smells.
a very luscious soup, a very savory soup is set before you. And you imagine that this is most likely Dibbin's Delight.
All right. Lavender will.
It's German bean soup.
Ah, so good.
So good.
Guys, I need soup right now. Okay, it's fine.
Lavender will take the spoon and pick up one of the dumplings. And just go to town on this good soup.
Just go
Hankering
feral
in.
I'd like to
anime
look around
eating.
to see if the squirrel that was sitting next to me is still lingering about.
All right, make a perception check. As Duke disassociates into his own mind at the end of the bar, and you kind of disassociate into your food for a second, remembering the squirrel, you cast a glance around. 2 different styles of disassociation.
15.
15. It looks like the squirrel has vacated the premises, but you do catch the stark white visage of Duke at the end of the bar, who is just zoned out.
Just like thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Vixen, a Dibbin's Delight to that pale fellow over there.
Oh, the sad guy. The
Yeah.
sad guy who's sitting at the end of the bar that I don't want to communicate with at all.
Yeah.
Ugh, I ruined my fucking day. All right.
And I'll
Calls back and
slide like a couple green to him.
Just like
As,
crumples up another piece of paper and chucks it at the bar. It's like, another one for the sad guy. Which Duke you hear, but don't-
Yeah, they would
Well,
hear
you're not
that,
listening.
and like it's
That wouldn't
that it
possibly
goes
be
in
you.
one ear and processes a bit and doesn't go out the other. But like it takes a while for him to realize what is said, and it eventually causes him to look up and in the direction of the bartender.
goes, yeah, you fuck. You want a drink?
I probably shouldn't.
That's not
You know,
it.
most people say that when they really need one, you know?
What do you recommend?
What do I recommend? Oh, right. Here, hold on. Here, runs over and he grabs like a short, stout glass cup and puts it in front of you, and then just grabs a bottle from the top shelf that is like covered in dust, and the label is so old that it's kind of like just blacked out, and he pours it out, and it kind of comes out
Oh,
as this
God.
heavy black liquid. It's like, this will clear up anything you're dealing with.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying it's alcoholic, but it may be. Or it was at one point.
Or was it at one
I
point?
don't think things get less alcoholic.
No.
I mean, unless you're really keep.
He'll slide him 3 blue glass. Or 5, sorry.
Ah, nice tip. All right, maybe you're not as bad as that. Drink it slow. And walks away.
Alright. And he'll just like
Drink it slow.
pick it up. He'll smell it first to see what all he can get out of whatever this is.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Make it no.
Where are my this one? Perception. Where's my D20? I don't know why I put it back. Gotta like bar. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's not as good. 19.
19. the smell is unfamiliar at first. It smells like moss and detritus. But then you catch something familiar. And the last time you smelled a smell like this was when you were underground and you happened to be next to one of the bodies that Ostara took out with a venomous bite. And the whiff of the vapors of venom leaving the body rekindle a memory in your mind.
Delicious.
What kind of check would I have to make to see if this is actually safe to consume? Like, safe is a general term, but like, it won't cause me any legitimate
shots? You don't trust the bartender?
Well, it smells like snake venom?
Hey.
No.
I guess technically a medicine check.
Okay.
Roll well.
What is my medicine? Oh, it's not terrible, actually. I'm surprised. The roll could be better.
Throw can always be better.
15.
15? It's not the worst thing you smelled in the world.
Cool.
It's not-
Lavender is
he
slowly
will
going to
not
be, like,
take a
speed
shot.
jumping.
Oh, why not?
You will sip it.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yep.
Excellent. Good.
It's gonna be
Yes.
great.
It's good for him.
Con save +1. Nah, that's a 3.
3. You
Oh.
take the tiniest sip, and your brain gets cast almost into third-person mode, as everything feels slightly further out of touch, and the swirling thoughts you have clear, and it's almost like you're walking through a haze, and every time you try to focus in on one memory, it just slips out of your grasp.
Interesting.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Am I gonna just solidly forget shit now?
I just might.
Make an amnesia check for me.
No, you just might. You just might
I'm excited for
retch
Plaster
because of how
Duke.
bad it is. Plaster Duke. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alaplaster more.
Plaster more.
Wow.
Ah.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Oh no! I was joking.
So you feel this. You feel this
5.
haze and aloofness fill your senses, and trying to grasp onto anything, you focus in on the cup. Kind of like take your eyes from wandering around the room, grasp the glass in both of your hands and look at it. And sitting in your hands is not a glass, but just the sitting, panting form of a black dog with red eyes. And that's where we'll take our break.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We'll be back after this message.
So go get some drinks, go get some food, go to the bathroom, go Chris Girl, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Bye.
All right, how do we put you in the seat? Scatter
We
shots.
won.
Scatter shots. We did
Scatter
it.
shot.
Scatter
Oh
shot.
gosh.
Oh, he's back. All right. I mean, it's only technical
Back
difficulties
just
that
in
we.
time.
Hi, was here, always here, never not here. Hello,
Mhm.
everyone.
I've never not been here.
Have never not been here. This is how I always sit.
Mhm. Look at the VODs every time.
Can't bend like this anymore. There we go.
Okay, Chelsea. I'm not the one who's always
Hello,
late.
everyone.
Back. Okay.
Look at
Not
us being
always.
on time.
We're on time. It's those other two. Those
Yeah.
drama people over there with like, tragic backstories or whatever.
Just driving backstories, whatever.
Yeah, jeez. Problematic characters in their past coming back to haunt us. Like,
I mean, what?
I love how we have Potato who's like, did someone die? I lived for a second and I'm talking about death.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the drink killed
End
Duke.
of last. Yep.
Duke actually just died.
That'd
That
be
out of body experience that's what finally did Duke in. Was
that'd be so
Funny
funny
story.
though if we have to like be like, oh wait, but we have all of this red glass to trade for Duke.
Oh my God.
I just
And we
hand
just
the
keep
entire
losing
bag.
more and more loot. So we're like, yeah, we'll keep just to keep Duke alive.
Well, last time you didn't even trade him anything.
I know it's true.
That's true.
Last time you just were his friends, and now this time we're getting
I
into
know,
the
last time
favor debt
Kurt,
with him.
wasn't it you that outsmarted him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
with
did.
the
What
amulet.
dice? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Duke. Yeah, Def. Yeah.
You gave Duke the amulet that made it so he couldn't die. Bounce back
It was.
up to one
Yeah.
hit.
It bounced back to 1 hit point, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Which Duke still has, I think. So.
Yeah, Duke does still have the amulet. Drinks poison, sees death dog. Sounds right. Duke, watch out for the Watcher. Watcher?
Mm.
Love how you even lose momentum. It's like, oh yeah, that good old one.
It's
wait.
tried and true. It's tried and true.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which we do get a hydrate, by the way.
We
Same.
gotta hydrate.
Mhm.
All right, this will be the one to probably take us to the end of the game then.
No hydrate ASMR anymore. This is a sad Chelsea. Duke finally undone by a single shot.
Are you happy?
Not even a shot.
ASMR.
Not even a shot. Just
Dude, Duke was such a lightweight, man.
I know.
I mean,
Now we need someone to go up and take a
Here's
drink and
your
be like,
fluff
oh, this
bean
tastes
on
pretty
the
good.
way.
pretty close,
Hi, Mucha.
honestly.
Baby.
Oh, hello, demon boy.
Demon baby.
hello, pretty demon baby. We love you, even though you are sometimes a monster.
Oh,
Not your favorite, like
Set
Dice,
your
but,
favorite
like
type.
out of the polyhedral dice.
Shapes.
What is your favorite shape?
Mm-hmm.
Which is your favorite D?
Which of the D's do you
sided
like
die.
most nowadays?
I like dates too. They feel like
It just
Like-
feels so. It's nice. It's like a little diamond. I love it.
yeah, it feels like a precious gem.
Yeah.
I love the ones that make
Very
it like
satisfying.
really like tall and like very like thin pointed. Like I love those. I need to get a set.
It feels like a magical like crystal.
It does.
Yeah.
So D4s do come in a lot of flavors.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
because we've
I
got
mean-
like classic Caltrip.
Dangerous.
Then we have like the
Ooh,
These
diamond
which
rock.
is the diamond ones is what I've
Mhm.
mostly been making. But then we also have like
Ooh,
these guys.
oh, it's pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, I love those.
Yes.
Which
If
are
you-
very pointy, but less like they don't land like this as often, so a little less dangerous, but still very pointy, very satisfying.
This is true.
That's true.
Yeah, they're little daggers.
They make me think of like when you see like crystals in cartoons, and they
Yeah.
look so cool. Like
All I'm gonna say is I'm
They're
not
also
even
great,
sorry.
like little earrings.
Which the
Oh,
dagger-like
yes.
ones,
yeah.
the dagger-like ones would be good to make in sets of 4. So you could do the because D4s are what daggers are in
Dagger.
D&D. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could do a
so
2D
cute.
2D4 and 46 set for a basic rogue set. So the 2D4s for the 2 daggers, and then the D6s for the sneak attack damage. Done. If we wanted to do like a anyway,
Oh, that's
welcome
dope.
back everyone
We're
to
back.
Briar. We were talking about dice.
Nobody was
but
late.
now
You can explain why I like D8.
We do love.
why do you like D8?
Why do you love D8s?
Well, because you can alternate sides. So, like with this dice specifically, you can do every other side, and no sides end up like touching. So I have every other side in a reflective on this. It's just like so
I see.
satisfying. Like it's like, the even number of dice.
Yeah.
Because like with
Yes,
the D6 of the same thing, like you can't do every other side. There is no every other side because they all end up touching. That's annoying. And the D8s, that's nice. And you can't do that with D10s either. Or D12s. So D8s. All right. Now we can continue.
I can get behind that. That's a very good logic.
So, entering back in, delving through the atmosphere into the city of Amloa and back into the second floor of the Rat Pack Casino, where Duke, staring back at you, is a black dog, the same size as the cup that was there before, who's just looking at you and then slowly blinks. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
This is too intense music.
We can't hear it because you muted it yourself.
Good. It wasn't good anyway.
Sometimes DM's just looking ahead.
Sometimes that's just how it is.
It's not right either.
What the fuck would Duke do?
Give it a little smooch on the dog forehead, on the spooky death dog forehead. So
Oh, we got
Here
the
we
eerie
go.
vibes.
Here
God.
we go.
Okay.
It's been a minute since we've had something spoopy happen.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you look at the dog longer and longer, that haze around kind of blacks out and tunnel visions in. Almost as if the longer you stare at it, the more it just becomes the complete center of all focus. The chitter chatter of the world around you starts dissipating. The rustle of chairs, the cackling of Dixon, and everything around you zones in on this dog.
There's a very long period of time where Duke genuinely does not know what to do but just stare at it. And even after taking this shot and not being able to hold on to any memory, the one that keeps flittering back in and in and in is the conversation with Caliodora and the mention of being tagged by a dog that she called a watcher. And I think he's waiting to see if the dog's going to do anything. Like, it's almost that moment of, like, you're stuck in place just watching to see what's going to happen.
Okay. As you just watch the dog and wait for it to make the first move, almost, your hands around it, holding it like a cup, start phasing, becoming transparent, and the dog starts growing. As your hands become transparent, the bar in front of you also phases out, and the area around you dissipates into a large, open void of black with this heavy mist just swirling in between you and this dog that has now raised, still sitting, to be about the same height as you, staring at eye level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What the fuck do you do in this situation?
What? What would drunk Duke do?
One shot in.
What would super out of it Duke do?
One sip, not even a full shot.
Yeah.
I think as soon as Duke saw his hands starting to disappear, he would have moved back.
Okay. As you take a step back, the dog leans forward and just puts one paw in your direction. Almost as like your foot raises and takes a step, his raises and takes a step forward.
Not touching this thing.
Toothless.
How to train your Death Watcher dog.
Oh
my god.
There's more time of Duke just staring at this thing, not really knowing what to do. And then kind of tilting his head. So you're watching me?
Blinks slowly. The red glow of its eyes just blinking out for a second and then reopening. And as you stare at him... Yeah, okay. In the mist behind, you see just forms phase in and out of beings you know no longer reside upon this coil.
Was I supposed to die?
Just tilts its head.
I need to not look at chat. I'm going to close this so I don't break character for this. This requires concentration. Duke will flip to the other side, cocking his head. Is there a reason I'm not dead?
And you see the mist swirl behind, and the form of Scree appears, phases out, and then shifts into the taller form of Kerr.
No fucking thank you, Jesus Christ. Is there a reason that I'm supposed to still be here?
From behind you, this howl echoes across this barren landscape. And almost as the sound washes over you and past, you see the dog's ears perk up and behind the mist pushes back and forms into this tall, towering structure with peaked towers and twisting brambles climbing up the sides.
Does it look similar to the one from the Vision?
You never saw the outside of that building.
That's right, I didn't. Great, grand. Uh-huh. Outside of just watching me, why is it you're here?
You see it tilt its head to the left, and then its eyes shift behind you.
Duke will very slowly, rotate step so that he can look to the side but still be able to look back at the dog.
You hear a murder of ravens start cawing and cackling as the mist forms into their shapes, as they kind of almost dance and circle around a tall, cloaked figure with a long beak coming out of its hood.
Is this the first time I'm seeing him?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll look at the dog. I'm back at the hooded figure.
Which, as you look back at the dog, as you tried to keep eyes on the dog as you turned back, but there was a split second where your peripherals just didn't quite keep up.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look back, the dog's gone.
Is
and you
the
look
hooded
back
figure still there?
as you look back towards the hooded figure, the dog sits next to its supposed master.
What do you want with me? Why me?
The figure raises a hand, and you see just this long clawed hand reach towards you and turn up, and you feel a burning start emanating from your chest as every scar and healed skin just seethes. And you just hear intrigue.
I'm gonna fight. I need to not look at this screen. I saw it. Is this because of what I can do or what they can do? Or what they have done? As his scars start, feeling like he's burning from the inside out, he'll raise a hand to sit on it to try to control the pain that he's feeling.
Yeah. Which, as you ask this question, the mist rolls back in, and some familiar sounds start emanating from the mist. The sound of fireworks and cheers and laughter. The sound of a familiar tune wafts around. And you see flying through the air 2 forms, one white, one black, doing death-defying acts of stunts and daredevilry 50, 60 feet above the ground. The fireworks disappear. The sound of celebration shifts as you enter back in to the heavy air of that underground cavern, where you hear just the sound of battle and pickaxe against stone as you're back into the mines, and just the form of a black cat pacing back as your body
This is the first
comes
time
to the
seeing
ground.
this.
And you see just the mist form of Scree charge forward and throw a gleaming red stone towards the figure of death standing in front of you, which, as he catches it, the mist swirls again, and behind, kind of backlit, is just the silhouette of you being raised, speared by a giant insectoid creature, and Kerr appearing next to you and placing a gleaming red medallion around your neck. And as the medallion gleams in this visage of smoke and mist behind him, the amulet you still wear glows, and you just hear this just emanate from the figure around you, the mist everywhere.
So it's not the recent development that you've been watching me then?
Something appears in the mist that catches you off guard. As it's a form you don't recognize, but then it shifts and shifts and changes into a form you could almost never forget. As a ferret folk, simple clothes, surrounded by a slew of children.
Is it?
They disappear, leaving just the one feminine form. You see behind you Death just standing in front of you, the dog blinking, unmoving, as this scene unfolds of this female figure walking up this mountain pass, holding 2 small unmoving forms.
Okay. You said the ferret form it turned into is one that I couldn't help but know.
Mm-hmm.
Who is?
It looks to be the form of your mother.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the slew of other children are my siblings?
Mm-hmm. Which they disappeared, and you just see the solo individual form of Deborah, your mother, walking up this ancient stone passageway in the mountains, which you would recognize the mountains. They were constantly in view when the troop traveled Westerall, and the mountains that the Cloven Summit rule over. This pass you've never seen before, as the mist shifts as almost transitioning through time, and you see your mother just lay these two forms on this large stone table with this towering statue behind it. And
Can I
the
see-
image... Oh, sorry, continue.
Can I see the two forms? Or the
Make a
statue?
perception check.
What the fuck is happening, you guys? I don't get advantage on this either.
Bro, what was in that drink?
I mean,
16!
we all gotta take some of that later.
Oh my god.
17? 16.
16.
Okay. As you try to focus in on the two forms, the mist obscures it just enough to not be able to see any details besides that they are two small, swaddled forms. And as you try to focus in, your vision is drawn to the statue, which then launches itself towards you as the actual form of death appears inches from your face. The long beak, which you can see has no opening, but just a stitched seam down, and disappearing into black behind the hood, sits, and you can just hear the ever so light hollow breathing coming from behind it. The ravens once again cackle around you, and you can see the dog, still next to Death, now get up and start circling. Just pacing in a large circle around its master and you.
What was that?
You just see the head tilt.
What happened?
From inside the mask, you see just these two glowing eyes. Light. And the dog walk up behind you and brush his head against you like a cat nuzzling a familiar form. And you are thrown back
Oh my god.
into the ruckus and roar of the dining district.
Duke, what's up?
Yeah.
Who are you talking
The
to?
lab is
They're like,
shaking
"Dude,
you awake.
Dude,
Oh my god!
my god!
Are you okay?
What just happened?
What is in this drink?
You
Love will
laugh
take and finish it.
as
Note,
my
I
God.
have resistance to poison.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, what did you say?
She just downed the rest of my
She downed the
drink.
rest of the drink because Duke took like
Okay.
a millisip and was like on a spirit journey, and Ruby's like, "Well, that looks great. I'll have some."
Okay.
I have a resistance to poison. That
so
is a racial
make-
trait.
Like,
Okay,
coming
make-
existential crisis? I'm getting one.
I'm getting one too.
Okay,
We've
take a
had-
drink.
Partially
Cold
to save Duke from drinking any more of this, because clearly
Yes, we've
that
had
fucked
one
me.
existential crisis, but what about another one?
What about second existential
Existential
crisis?
crisis? God.
Roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
I need to
Look
get
at
a sending
doggies.
stone, you guys. I gotta talk to my mom.
Right?
But one of us
Oh my
has a
God.
ring of sending now, so maybe you can trade Scree for it.
Lav, you see your papa.
Your papa.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be something considering Lab doesn't know who that is.
Reminder for everyone in the audience, I rolled a 2 and then a 3. No, a 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5.
And that's
So
how we got this.
Sorry, what did you roll again?
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Oh
20.
god.
Okay.
A
You
spectacular success.
Borks. Sago's borking at something.
You drink it and just. Well, that's weird. What?
What?
I've heard of hair of the dog, but come on.
Ah!
You drink it, and as you down it and slam the bottle, your senses
Ugh.
focus in, and you feel a slight tingle, and you feel that your further extremities go numb, and you kind of like shift and sway for a second before catching yourself,
Oh,
and you look
it is
around,
strong.
and you gain advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
So Duke, I love Duke.
What the hell?
You know, Duke needed this.
Permit
Duke needed
or
this.
for how much time?
For a day,
Okay.
until the next long rest, essentially.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
Oh my god, that was so cool. Oh, what does it mean? It's fine.
What the fuck?
It's fine. We'll find
That
out.
is strong. Oh. I see what you're talking about, Duke.
When you finally are able to kind of a little bit get back into focus and you look back at Duke, you see he is fully, silently sobbing.
Oh no!
Fully crying.
Sad in the context of just like at the cafe, just walking over and seeing a ferret lag on the floor, just crying, be like, yeah, he lost a
Well.
lot of money, huh?
To the conspiracy board.
Oh my god. Yeah, like he's sitting in a chair, whatever, on the bar stool, but like is just sobbing. But
Oh,
like
no.
there's no noise that's happening. So you're wondering what the hell is happening. Because like this kind of sobbing, his full body is like wrapped in sobs, but not a sound.
The soup will make it better, Duke. It's okay. I'm sure you didn't lose that much money.
I know.
Which about this time, Nixon comes over. Yeah, what the fuck? Looks towards you. What the fuck you do?
Duke just like holds up a paw. It wasn't her fault.
Oh, you got a good sip of the drink, huh?
No.
I don't know
It's
what the
some
hell you
strong
just
stuff.
gave me.
Oh no, it's called Worry Wart's Whisper.
Worry Wart's Whisper? Is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love it.
Amazing.
Duke just like rubs his face trying to forget what he just saw, but that's not happening ever because that's etched in his brain now.
Yes.
The tears just like smearing and like sticking your fur in weird ways.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm also imagining just like Ghibli tears, just as huge and snotty. It's
Mhm.
just.
Yes.
Ugh.
And we'll just slowly like spin the bar stool to look more directly at Lav, and we'll just say, We need to talk with everyone as soon as
It's done. Actually,
Oh,
I
God.
was hoping that I could maybe like commandeer your help because for some reason Finchley likes you even though he's an asshole.
Finchley and I have a kindred spirit in believing in certain stories that other people think are bogus. So
I was gonna say I didn't think you were that much of an asshole, just a little bit of an asshole.
you don't get very far in the entertainment industry without being a bit of an asshole.
That's fair. Potts can be a little bit of an asshole too, but he's like the sweetest asshole you know.
Oh,
You said you
I'm
had
kidding.
soup?
He's not there.
What was that, Duke?
You said you had soup?
Yeah, it's good soup. Well,
And we'll
hand the bowl
just
to Duke.
hyper focus on the food and try to forget what he just saw.
We
Like
eat
little
to
like
forget.
pat on like Duke's
Aw.
fur. Like it's okay.
Homie's
It
going
was
through it.
likely.
Homie doesn't get a break.
So
Homie.
as you kind of soothingly pat Duke's fur, Scree, what you up to?
I'm probably going up to a bit of higher ground in that first level, just to
Okay.
to see if I can find that frog folk. That's just kind of all I'm up
You're
to.
dedicated.
Make
to
another
this, and
perception
I
check
love
for
it.
me.
On the hunt for that frog for the key.
Yeah.
Commit to the commit.
I don't know what the key goes to. That is 18. Was that perception?
18, yeah.
19.
19. All right.
That's
You
right.
see
He's not there. He's
the
not there.
frog over at that long 50-foot table that everyone's kind of gathered around, seemingly at the end looking through his pockets.
All right, I'll kind of head over there and like make my way through the crowd of where I remember him being. And once I do get over to, hey, I tap him on the shoulder.
Right, I remember you. You're from that, the Dosima, right?
You remember?
Yeah, I lost everything to you, so.
Yeah. Speaking, hold on. I'm kind of like dig around in the bag. This too.
Ah!
Yeah, you lost it, so I came to give it back to you.
Oh, mighty kind. Takes
Thank
it from you.
I'm gonna be a hero one day, so just doing good deeds like that and whatnot.
And looks at him and is like, you found what this goes to yet?
No. I just kind of assumed it's like your house key, and I felt like that was important to have on hand.
Ah, no, I found it on ground the other day. It's open.
Oh.
Yeah, over by Colosseum, really.
Can I buy this key off of you? Hold on, I have some money.
You see, at the concept of buying the key, his non-existent eyebrows raise. He goes, I mean, if you want, he kind of leans back and looks at the table and kind of listens for a second and goes, I'll be 20 gold, blue glass, please.
Okay, that seems like a fair trade. Here you go. Screw will give him 20 blue glass.
Ah! Hands you back the key, takes 20 blue glass.
Thank you.
Thank you. Looks over and goes, hey! 10 blue on the blue beetle over there. As you look and see, it seems as if this is a beetle race. There seems to be 6 beetles in a small little track that are all at one end. They're all 8 different colors: a blue one, a red one, a purple one.
Did he just choose the blue beetle?
Yeah, he did.
Lovely.
Yes, he did. It's nice. You know,
I like alliteration, you know.
I don't. Tell you what, 10 blue on the red beetle. Who do I give this to?
Oh, that man up there.
Oh,
And you
got
see
it.
a tall ostrich folk being like, scoops it up.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got a red, we've got a blue.
Mhm.
What other colors
I'll
are
go
there?
back to the frog. Now what?
Now they race.
Oh,
What other colors did we have?
there was
Uh,
a
there was
purple.
We got
There was a
blue.
purple one,
Was there a gold one?
which I have one. And yeah, there's a
Purple.
gold. And then a gold one.
and a gold.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. And now the race. Hopefully you win. Roll the blue one with disadvantage.
Hopefully we tie.
And you kind of charge the rank, and you see people cheering them on, like, going, "Come on, Bluey! It's like you got this Crimson Cruiser!"
Get
And
him,
you see a few
champ!
people, you see a
Okay,
few people
so-
kind of wave their hands slightly, and the beetles glow for a second.
Sorry.
Wait, did we
I
get?
like my
And-
color-coded dice.
Which one rolled the highest?
So, as everyone's cheering on their beetles, the purple beetle just full on beeline. It's got places to be, things to do. And the gold beetle actually, surprisingly enough, just kind of like goes in a circle at the starting spot.
Me too,
Yeah.
buddy.
Amazing.
Oh, my, well, we have a community upset. Good old Golden wins again. Funny how that happens. Anyway, collect your readings over there, and if you're lost, well, try again.
Yeah.
As the ostrich just
So-
scoops up the beetles from the other end and carries them back to the beginning.
Looks like only one winner. That was Game Junkie.
No, purple one.
Oh
Yeah,
purple.
wasn't golden the one?
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
was like
Golden was
something
the
that
one.
was like
just
I was like,
circle at the
sorry.
beginning. Just
This is a
circle.
weird
Sorry,
game.
Sorry, the guy swapped in my brain. It's like, oh, good old purple. The
Red did
purple
really
Kinsler.
well, though. Red was on its way.
Ah.
Purple
Someone said
had
one hydrate on purple. Yes, one hydrate.
Did they
on purple.
redeem a hydrate?
No, they
No, it
didn't
shouldn't
because
be
it's
that good.
timed
Or
out
they
already.
bet one hydrate
They
on
bet
purple.
one hydrate on purple. Oh shit! Does
I
that mean
can
that they
honor
got a
that.
free hydrate? Yeah,
I can
okay.
honor that.
yeah.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna look around and see what everyone else chat is betting, so I can bet against them for hydrate.
Amazing.
If chat picks red, I will pick gold. If they pick gold, I'll pick red. And if they pick any other color, I'm picking red because I put my faith in them.
And you refuse to pick blue.
Yeah, if possible, I'm picking red unless chat picks red.
Okay.
And I'll put 10 more blue glass in.
All right. People are getting gold and blue. And dating Daisy's druid said red. So
If they're
Chelsea.
saying red, I'm going gold. If the majority of
Okay.
people say red.
Okay,
Just
so
two
far
red,
two
one
red.
blue, one gold.
Are we have one. We gotta have some deciding
Alright,
factor. Come on, somebody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Then I'm gonna.
We had another red. So go for
Bacon
gold.
added
Okay,
a red.
then I'm going gold.
All right.
I put the gold. And if chat loses, they have to hydrate.
Ah,
Nothing.
I love that we could.
That's good because I did, and it's even. And now it's all red. I already put up a poll. You fucks. All right, so you're betting on gold,
I'm betting a gold.
and chat's betting on red.
Yeah,
How much
I have
gold do you? How much glass do you bet?
10 and a hydrate.
10 and a hydrate. All right.
No way, chat won. No way.
not again.
Tell us who
This
got
is
last.
just their
Like, go
game.
through like last, fourth,
to first.
fifth, or last, fourth,
well-
third, second, first.
All right. Well, as they wave the flag to start the beetle race. Sorry, is it okay if I
Yeah.
do this time?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh,
Um,
you're having fun.
You're for it.
This is equally as
apparently,
intense.
gold going around in circles was actually a sign of it having a seizure. So gold has a seizure and dies.
I thought for sure that was a good sign.
Oh no!
Um,
Oh, the poor baby. He lived a good life. He might come out.
and then
he
we
might
have
pull out
red
of this.
just kind of meandering. And
It's down to purple
blue
and gold.
is coming up on the lead right neck and neck with purple, but purple crosses the finish
Purple
line
is
first.
again?
Again?
Purple is
Oh
again.
my god.
Roll the
Chat
nat
and I
one.
have to hydrate.
Yeah. As the golden beetle just like you see it open its wings and start vibrating them quickly as if it's going to take off, and then just and the ostrich goes, oh well, gold is out and it looks like the winner is purple once again. And you see this large tiger folk just walks over and goes, as I knew, thank you. Grabs his gold, and the ostrich kind of picks up the gold beetle and kind of just like looks around. 5 gold for the illustrious golden beetle. 5 blue glass. Ah, here you are.
Yeah, dead beetle. It's free land over 5 gold.
Oh,
And
no.
as you grab it, you see that some of the gold is like peeling up, and it looks like there's green underneath it.
What? Is this gold or...
That makes sense.
Is actually a green beetle.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Oh.
Good plan, good winnings. I'm gonna go. Dead beetle.
The frog goes, oh, enjoy
Deadpool.
that key.
Oh yeah, that's right. You bought the key back.
Yeah, I bought it back.
The beetle's about palm size.
Oh,
Okay,
It's a
cool.
good size beetle.
that's a good size beetle.
Let me put that in my inventory.
You have
Gold.
some of the wildest shit in your inventory.
Gold
You never know
quotations
when you'll
green
need it.
beetle. I love it. Just because they spray paint.
Well, it's a gold.
Yeah.
Fool's gold beetle.
Fool's gold beetle.
Fool's
Oh,
gold.
I love that. Oh,
All of us got way too excited about that name.
we did. Listen,
It's
we
'cause
love
it's
animals.
clever.
It's very clever. We're the
Alright,
Briar's
and-
bane. We love it.
Yeah, I think I'll probably make my way to the second floor and just kind
All
of
right.
catch up.
Key and new beetle in hand, you make your way up the twisting spiral escalators as Kerr.
Ah?
You have finished writing. Oh, fuck, I didn't check my Discord.
Oh, did you not really?
Shit.
Oh, fuck. I wrote
I won't
quite a
tell
bit there.
anyone.
The DM's been too
forgot.
busy.
I forgot.
Scattershot. Given time.
No.
Oh, I don't remember where we're at.
We can't do this.
I know
we're all
2 people
here.
are
Me
down
and
in
Ruby
the
are
bunker.
in,
and 2 people are
uh,
fine.
Me and Zatara got captured by some kind
And
of
me and
smoky
Ruby
cage.
are in a cellar.
Yes, in the cellar with your new ally.
Unknown ally. Yep.
Potential ally, could
Oh.
be enemy. Who's to
I mean,
say?
The
Who
cellar. I
knows?
hardly know
Uh,
her.
Everyone laugh while I think of what is supposed to happen next.
Oh my goodness.
Bye, Deb.
So crazy out there, am I right?
Don't worry, I'm
I
also
love
not
that it's-
panicking about whatever's about to happen
Yeah.
with when Zadora
Mood.
comes back in. So this is
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
Ah.
It's fine.
You've just ordered a drink and then you've had like a full-fledged like ancestral background check that happened. So
Background check.
I don't know. You got to see death. You got to see death and had like post-life memories of your mom. I don't know what happened. I
Got
don't
to
know what
ask-
happened. It was great.
Got to pre-life memories and or post-pre-life? I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
It's
Who
fine.
knows? You've been dead
It's fine. Your
before.
mother just didn't bargain for your life as an infant. It's fine.
Yeah, I gotta
It's
talk to my mom,
fine.
y'all.
Yeah,
Having your
it's-
Aslan moment on the stone slab.
For real.
Seriously. Oh,
I love the
The
both
chosen
screen are like,
one.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do for the chosen one.
Oh my god.
I never.
This is gonna give
this.
Duke a complex.
No, he doesn't need it.
The music
No.
for that was so
Oh, that
good.
was so good.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Huh? Okay.
Nothing.
So,
just all
Nothing.
talking at once.
Kerr,
We're geeking
as
about you.
you do the last scrawling letter of your request and slide it over to the chinchilla folk. She reads it over. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Flips over the page. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Ah, nothing nefarious here. Closes it and rings a tiny bell underneath the desk. Bing! Kind of echoes down the chamber. A small little automaton pops out of one of the rooms. Wheels up. Its brass body and kind of sparking headpiece grabs the paper and inserts it into this small chest cavity and kind of computes it.
Should I trust that an AI is going to be casting the modified memory on me for the stream?
As it processes, the paper comes out, another gap in its stomach, and it pulls out. I believe Deborah would be best to enact this dream. Hands it back to the chinchilla. Goes, Deborah is one of our finest dream crafters. Now, if you'll accompany me, I believe that she is free as she just finished her last patron.
Lead the way.
And she kind of starts walking down the long hallway that extends behind, and it's just one long hallway with doors on either side about every 10 feet. And you walk about halfway down, and the chinchilla stops, her fluffy rotund body kind of pausing from him and be like, 1 moment. The door opens, and out walks William and looks towards you and goes, pleasure it was. Well, you are in wonderful hands. Deborah, be kind to this one. They have business to do for me, and I can't have them too messed up. She goes, you just hear, of course, from inside the room as William nods and exits down the hallway.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Leave. Okay.
The chinchilla kind of scoots over to the other side and goes, here you are. And looking inside, there's just it's a simple room. There's some mist or smoke wafting through the air, kind of lingering from these tall, about acorn tall sticks of incense that emit and waft around. And the only furniture in the table is a small stool that sits next to a lounging couch, very therapist couch, with the long bottom and up. And above it, attached to the back of this chair, is a twisting mechanism of brass gears and glass tubing that kind of arcs up and over and displays into almost a wasp nest apparatus at the bottom that glows and flickers with that blessed energy. And inside you see, sitting there, a moth folk. Long green wings trail behind her in a cape-like appearance. Feathered antenna waft to the side, and these large black eyes look at you as this lunar moth folk, dressed very plainly, sits behind the recliner chair on that stool. Her soft hands covered in this light fuzz, glimmering slightly with that light frosted blue energy that Bless creates as she kind of like shakes it off and it scatters across as she looks towards you. Welcome, dear. The chinchilla scoots in, hands the piece of paper to Deborah, and then leaves out. She's like, you're in great hands, dear. All right, back to work. Scurries away as Deborah reads over, and you see one of her feather antenna twitch. Well, interesting. Whenever you're ready.
All right, then. You do this kind of thing a lot. And he like sits down and just like reclines on the chair and like just like looks up at her.
Well, back in the Evergloam, it was just modifying memories, so here I get to help people experience new fantasies instead of just forgetting old hardships. I can't complain.
Definitely seems like an interesting job.
Dreamcrafter has a better ring to it than Stitch Ripper, so If you would. And she leans back, and you see in the chair there's a slight divot for your head to rest right underneath that large wasp nest kind of device.
Yes, okay. Yep, whatever you say. Goes in.
It sounds worse than it is. It's the whole philosophy of the Evergloam, how time and events and memories are woven into creation. It's supposed to be a play on words. Don't think too much about it, dear. And she reaches her hands over. If anything gets too much, just break a mirror. And the memory will end. Understood?
Yeah, okay.
Wonderful. Her hands, her fingers almost a bit too long, stretched out over your face, kind of obscuring the flickering blue light from above as the device starts humming and the blue glows from between her fingers, and you see this light shimmering mist start emanating from her hands and drift over your body and obscure your vision. And you blink, and suddenly you're in the lounge of the dilapidated log, your favorite hangout from back home. Backstage, the green room for performers. Currently alone.
Yeah. Looks around, goes over to where they piled like some snack, like hidden away some snacks after being here so often. Just grabs something to eat. Just like walks around and like shouts out, "Oi, where y'all at?"
And for a moment, your voice kind of echoes as if calling into a cave. And then, as the echo dissipates, the sound of the tap of the dilapidated log swells into life. And you hear all of the familiar clatter and rowdiness as your brain settles in. And you just hear one, "Oh, calm down, pretty boy. We'll be in a second."
Who you call him pretty, and then just like pushes the door to like go out and like looks around and looks around. A question for Kurt, like, how does it feel to him? Does it feel like he's in a memory, or like is experiencing it like for the first time?
The only reason that you know that this isn't real is because you paid for it. Other than that, it feels, as you try to think back, you remember the walk to the dilapidated log. You remember meeting with your sister before. You remember all of the prior events as if they just happened, and you are back to that day.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So pushes out back into the crowd and looks around looking for his friends.
You look around and trying to catch any sign of Bren or Sunny. They don't seem to be here, but you turn towards the stage and you just see the black and white skunk form of Pither, heavy leather jacket with studs, kind of bushing his way through the town. Like, get the fuck out of my... There you are. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of this rabble.
Reaches over, like, past the bar, grabs a bottle, and then runs out with Pither.
So you kind of exit out of the bar and head into the back area, kind of like behind where everyone would go to like smoke or just get out of the area. The rabble and ruckus of the inside dims down and is replaced with the light chitter of the nighttime critters and bugs. Yes. And there's just kind of Pither kind of leans against the wall, and Sips pulls a small box out of his pocket, flips it open, and sticks some paper in his mouth. Yes. Awkwardly stands quietly.
Oh fuck! You don't have to act like we've never had a fight before. It takes like that big drink and then offers it over to him after he's pulled the smoke.
Yeah, but you haven't punched me yet, so it's thrown me off.
Listen, I know we've been dealing with a lot of just stress with the big show tomorrow and all this shit my mom's trying to pull me back into, but I'm sorry for not showing up as much as I'm supposed to. I know that bothers you.
Kid fucking Curry must still just say the words, I'm sorry.
Yeah, only because you're special, so fuck you.
Fucking hell, I should get that tattooed on me.
Yeah. I don't know that they have enough room after all of the last ones you've gotten.
That's fair. Kinda am running out of room. I only got a few spots left, and he looks down.
You saving any space for Yennefer's name?
Ugh, you know how we feel about fucking name tattoos. Soon as you get a name of someone you're with, that cold falls apart.
Mm-hmm. I'm in.
And he just goes, look at us, right? Scratches behind his ear.
Kurt does like a spot on like the back of his shoulder. Yeah. Would have been smarter to carve it into a tree or some shit. That probably would have been smarter.
Probably.
But
I know you know, but Yen is pretty great.
Amen. She's No, you two are good together. I mean, both of you learned a lot from my snogging, so.
It's true. She talks about you still.
About what? It takes the smoke from him to smoke it.
Kind of hands it over to you. Lost potential.
Fuck that.
I know your favorite word, potential.
Can we potentially see a different part of this conversation?
You're the lead.
No, I'm not really, though.
Yeah, you are. As much as you don't want to be in the lead, you go there naturally. You're a big softy car. And I know it.
What the fuck you being so nice? You're supposed to be mad at me. I was late 3 hours to practice today. You can't just be nice to me after that. No matter how much of an ass I was after.
I'm getting old, Car.
Shut the fuck up. We're the same age.
Yeah, you're getting fucking old too. Those punches hurt longer than they used to. It was a fucking dick thing you did, though. Bren keeps fucking telling me that I should be nicer, though. So.
Yeah, he usually is. It's the sane part of the troop, eh?
Probably the only reason we haven't broken it more times than we have. He's right, though. as mad as we get with each other, well, pretty much. I mean, you have your family technically, but you got your sister, I should say. As annoying as she is,
She's practically your sister now. This many times we've all hung out.
that's fair. So what do you want, Gar? Is this we punch each other and forget about it, or is this we took it out and forget about it?
There might be some talking. And then Kerr just kind of like leans in close and like puts his like shoulder to his and just takes a drink, looks up.
Kind of Pither leans back against the wall and just casually goes up and starts messing with your mohawk, kind of taking some time to stick some stuff back up before crushing it back down and messing with it. I'm sorry too, Car. I knew it would just be risky going after Yen, after you guys.
No, it was fine. It wasn't going anywhere, and she's more about somebody who can actually fucking plan ahead. You two are much better off together.
She does have some mighty big plans, that's for sure.
Oh, good. They'll be good for the both of you.
It'd be better for both of us if you were still around too.
I will be. What could ever break up the troop?
Well, indeed, huh? And as he laughs and chuckles, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, good. I was just about to say I need something should be a dice throw about that. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, shit. 8.
And as he laughs and kind of puts his head back and gives that full body chuckle that he's used to, and kind of snatches the cigarette back from you, the laughing turns into the angry barks of, "We don't need you anymore, Kerr." Before shifting back into, and you see as that echoes around, the memory unravels slightly around, and the actual memory comes back for a moment before you feel a pulse, and that light gray shimmering magic kind of twists around your vision, and it goes back to the hearty full body chuckle of Pither, laugh of Pither.
Wait.
And just kind of looks over at you. What is it, Car? It looks like he's seen a ghost.
Wait. Listen. That laughter keeps like ringing in his ears. Like, and just. This isn't. He looks down at the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And I might do another wisdom just to see.
Yeah, go for it.
That was a 2. It only got worse.
Oh no.
For a second, like the faces of Bren and Brooke and Sunny and Yen walking out flash, like it's like without sound, it's like speed in like a quick flash of an instant, and then it comes back in the moments, and if they're looking at him, this is not how it. This isn't what happens.
What do you mean, Car? You've been drinking too much again. And he just gives you a little shove. Yen's our new lead. We don't need you. Need you. It was your fucking sister, Car.
Looks at the glass and just like throws it.
As you see your reflection in the glass and you throw the bottle at the wall, it shatters. And you
Just
sit ramrod straight.
ramrod straight, like wrenching out, like breathing heavy, and just like eyes wild.
Kind of. Deborah leans back. Those blue crackles around her hand. She shakes them off. Well, that was a heavy one.
Wordless just stands up and leaves.
You walk out. Door closes behind you. Walk past the kitchen. I was like, "Oh, thank you for." Okay.
Yeah, just goes.
Walk away.
If he can, he tries to find like some kind of. He doesn't go to the lift, but he looks for something like a stairwell or like something that has like a service door behind it. Just...
All right. Kind of bashing out. You walk forward and look towards the lift, but then look towards your left and you see a ring hallway that kind of dissipates to the left, that you see a few waiters and other service folk coming in and out of, and you bust through. A few of them go, "Hey, waiter!" And then you hear one frog just go, as you barge through and just start barreling up this stairway that leads you to the roof.
Yeah. Just gets to the roof and then slams the door and then kind of collapses and like sinks down, just like breathing heavy. Just sits there a moment, just trying to get his breath under control.
And breathing heavy, Kerr, sitting atop the roof of the casino, fighting with the conflicting memories he now has, as Duke is surrounded by both Lav and Scree, who has made their way up. That's where we will end for the year.
Why is it that every time Duke or Kerr or both
Uh-huh.
of us go looking for other forms of distraction to
Yeah.
ignore from the pain we're currently feeling,
It
we just
feels-
get more pain?
It feels like maybe that's not the solutions to our problems, is distraction.
They will never
Possibly.
learn.
Also,
They will
I
never
don't
learn.
know that anyone heard, yes, you can replace any memory with like a different memory, but like you'll have the other real, like no, it's brilliant, but no. That
have
was
one-
If the memory is strong
One
enough.
super quick question for Zatar.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Was all of the the Duke stuff, was that just off the cuff? Was that just, like-
That was off the cuff.
Oh
That's
my
what that
God.
was.
Fuck, dude!
I'm sure there's like a bunch of like little notes that they've been making for like months now, and it's just like, oh, perfect, excellent opportunity for me to combine this in the most beautiful tapestry of like, oh my
I
God.
want to take that entire segment of that vision, dream, whatever the hell happened, and like the creepy music you had was great. I want to make it louder and more clear,
You want it all.
and
You
then
want it all.
post it somewhere.
All right.
This was such a
Great.
good with
Curses.
this was such a
Alright.
good one with
This
Duke's
is-
stuff being very like emotional, not emotional, mysterious and scary. Lav stuff's being intense and like chess almost, and then Kerr stuff being so happy and then so fucking sad.
Oh, and then Scree just being
I'm having a
110%
great time.
gambling,
I'm a
having a great time, seeing old
Screw did
friends,
exactly what Screw wanted to do.
seeing
Yeah.
old friends, making new ones. All right, honestly, I think Scree's got like the secret to life figured out. Like just live in the
Up
moment.
to this point, Scree has only ever lost once when gambling.
And that was how they met William.
I lost
That's
the
how they
races.
met
William.
I lost the
Yeah.
races.
Oh, true.
But
They lost the
mean,
race.
technically, I
too.
won.
That
That
I
one's
have-
less gambling. That's I guess it is gambling. Either way, that
I mean, technically it's gambling, but like, is it though?
okay. So I think
Betting a lot of
Um,
glass on that, but also you got so much from that first one. Like, damn.
Yeah, I think I started with 19 blue and I left with 48.
Yeah.
Okay, because you gave a lot of it
That was
away.
good.
I
And the
think
magical item.
and the magical item.
And a
the
magical item.
Yeah.
I need to talk to my mom, you guys.
Oh, guys.
I need
we
to have a conversation with my mother.
There is
You
so
guys-
much to tap into this next session, and
You guys don't even know because I haven't written down that one shot / story yet. But oh my gosh.
Can't wait.
I need to talk to my mother.
One side note,
Can't wait.
Bacon, I have your Hey What's That written down, and that will take effect in the first game of the new year.
The new
Oh.
year. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. 3 weeks? No, yeah, 3 weeks
Wait.
because it'll
3
be
weeks.
2 Sundays.
'Cause we're taking 2 weeks
weeks.
off.
We're
Yep.
taking 2 weeks off, so we will be back
Yeah.
the 5th of January, 2025. First game of the new year. What one to end on?
You guys, we are almost at a year of doing this.
Yeah, we are.
February 18th.
February 18th was our first episode.
Very
So we have
first
been going
episode.
at it. This is our 17th chapter episode. And just thank you all so much for being here and supporting us and joining us on this silly, sometimes not so silly little adventure we're going through. There's
We're just
341 of you folks
Yeah, 300.
following us.
Wait, 341? I got
341.
341.
So
We gained-
just- we started at 333
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
today.
We gained
7? 8.
8.
No, 8 people.
8. Yeah, because we started with 33.
That's
So yeah, that's
good.
8.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you all so much for joining us and supporting this story. I know I've absolutely loved getting to tell a
great.
story with these amazing creators and friends of mine. They're all so talented and so good. And
You-
are very, very, very lenient with me and my crazy whims of storytelling. So
Lenient?
thank you for
mean
trusting me.
encouraging?
Good. You are.
You mean
mad
encouraging.
lenient.
thank you for trusting me with your characters and your stories. And I'm very excited to see where the next year takes us.
Thank you for being our DM. Oh my
Yeah.
god. You
Thank
you for
killing it,
being
and I
willing
actually
to
get
take
so
the
excited
chaos
to
that
play
is
it.
this group and
Wait,
making a
we love-
story out of our
just-
insanity.
Thank you. It's so good. It hurts so good
Every
sometimes. I love
session, I
it.
end up being like, oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. And I'm glad you all out there behind the screen in chat have been enjoying it. Also, thank you all so much for joining our Discord and joining our community and just making it such like a loving and happy and safe place for everyone. You guys are fantastic and are a super big reason why we're here. So you're fantastic. And we wouldn't have gotten where we are today without you guys. So
True.
you are all wonderful. Thank you for joining the Critter crew and joining in and becoming little mosslings. And I will let you all in on a little secret that these guys don't know about yet.
What?
If you are part
sorry,
of our
what?
Discord, the first 10 people to message me a character description and class will fill out the competitors of the Coliseum. So when we start-
Oh, yo.
So
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I posted the link to the Discord in the chat. So if you aren't yet, go jump onto our Discord. I'm the box lord on there, so just click message to me. I'll be checking my message requests.
There it
I'll
is.
probably turn off my filters so that I get all
Oh.
messages. And the first 10
RIP your
people,
notifications.
yeah. But
RIP
the
your
first 10 people to message me will create gladiators that these guys will go against.
So
Ah.
if you would like to have an opportunity to try and kill our characters next session.
Our
We're
characters.
cowards.
Do you
Yeah.
want to be?
Go
Do you
for it.
want to be the person who
Try it.
officially offs Duke?
Listen,
Then you have
everybody's
tried,
giving
you've
it a go.
succeeded.
Oh God. So we'll
And-
Happy
Jesus.
holidays, you guys.
Happy
Celebrate whatever
holidays.
you enjoy.
Yes,
Be
yeah.
safe. Be kind.
Spend time with those who make you happy, or spend time alone, whichever makes you happy. Take care of yourself. And of course, unless anyone else has any last things to say, I should check people to raid. Real
Oh,
quick.
Ice cream
right.
sandwich is
You're right.
say they're going to be streaming soon. Who else is live right now? Who's
We got. Hold on. Follow. We got Table Story. Oh, and
Oh,
Ice
yeah,
Cream Sandwich
Table
is starting soon. Table Story is already in. So I
Table
think we're gonna
Story is
that one?
go.
This is that one.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid Table Story, spread the love around, who are playing what looks to be a spoopy undead kind of campaign. So we're continuing on with the spoopy vibes. Go show them some
Perfect.
love. Thank you all so much for being here and joining us. We love you all. And in 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, go touch some moss, everyone. See you next year.